It might feel like spring outside, but inside Cumberland Valley High School tonight, it feels like championship time. And that's exactly what it is. The Mid Penn Championships tonight, featuring the Cedar Cliff Lady Colts. They are the defending champions of the Mid Penn against upstart Altoona out of District 6. The winner of the Commonwealth Division of the Mid Penn. Tonight's live broadcast is made possible by the premier sponsor, the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. Good evening, everyone. I'm Gary Sutton, live from Cumberland Valley High School here tonight alongside Jeff Thompson and Kirk Smallwood. We got a good one for you here tonight. The defending champions, you got to go through them to get to the top of the mountain here in the Mid Penn. Cedar Cliff, still 22-0 this year. They've done nothing to tarnish that reputation. And you start with them, you start with Olivia Jones, who is an outstanding player.
Well, I call her the Big O because her game reminds me of my personal GOAT, Oscar Robertson, who could shoot. He was a prolific rebounder, and he was really tough inside. Olivia thrives in traffic. She almost likes to get bumped. And I think she's the most complete female basketball player in the Mid-State right now. And when she's not scoring or dishing off or dropping, she'll drop dimes to her two bigs, Catherine Sampson and Alexis Bowie. And Alexis Bowie's older brother is hot right now in the NCAAs for Northwestern. He's the Big Ten Player of the Week, so that's something to shout out too. And she'll kick it back out. Talking about Olivia, she'll kick it out to Sydney Wyan, who has the all-time record in Cedar Cliff for threes, so that's not too bad either. And then you got Taylor Ferraro, who can really play some defense, the left-hander, and it's a fabulous starting five for the Colts.
From another day, Sam Bowie, Ralph Sampson, no, but they're Sam Bowies and Ralph Sampson for Cedar Cliff. They average 51 points a game, give up only 23, but Coach Scott Wyan said they're going to get tested tonight from the outside by this Altoona team coming in here. Coach Smallwood, when you talk about Altoona, you start with Milana Iyer, and then great balance. This team scores about 56 a game, and they can all shoot.
Milana Iyer is a 5'5" sophomore. She gets 12.5 points per game and 3 rebounds. She has help, though. Lainey Wilt is her counterpart. Very good player. She's a sophomore. He starts 2 seniors, 2 sophomores, and a freshman. Coach Flagel's record, 15-8 overall, 2-2 in the Mid Penn. Their last loss was the Hollidaysburg on 2/8/2023. They lost 50-44.
And that's it. And he's on a hot streak coming in here right now. And, of course, we said Cedar Cliff at 22-0. You know what they've done so far this year in terms of losses. It's going to be a great matchup here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. District 6, District 3, but it's the Mid Penn Championship. And it's all right here on Fox 43.2.
More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Welcome to the Dome here at Cumberland Valley High School for the Mid Penn Girls Championship. And there are your starters right there for Cedar Cliff and Taylor Ferraro, Sydney Wyant. They can all score 8.9 for Wyant, 5.4 for Ferraro, Sampson 5.5, Lexi Bowie 10.3, and Olivia Jones leading the pack at 15.1 points a game. On the other side, for the Altoona Little Lions, you talk about them. You got Brooklyn Barron there at 4 points a game, Haley McGurk 6.4 points a game. Milana Iyer, we talked about her earlier, 12.5 a game. Lainey Wilt, 9.8 a game. And Zaylin Wynn Moore at 6.1 points a game. A very balanced lineup there. Scott Wyatt, he's been coaching for 23 years, 290 wins. And at Cedar Cliff, 163 and 61 in 9 years. He's got the Mid Penn Championship from last year. On the other side, he'll be met by Chris Flegel, rather, 4th year, 55 and 34, has won 2 District 6 championships in that short period of time. So 2 outstanding coaches here tonight and 2 wonderful teams all here. We are ready to get this one underway and tip it off. And Altoona will control there in maroon and white, going from left to right on your screen. On the other side in blue, gold, and white, the Cedar Cliff Lady Colts. Pull-up shot right there along the middle, and it's knocked down very quickly by Brooklyn Barron of Altoona.
That was a very good move by Brooklyn. Got a nice job, jab step, got into the paint, and finished the play.
Cedar Cliff comes driving. Good hands on the play, however, by number 11, Milana Iyer, and it's going to be Cedar Cliff Lady Colt ball underneath their basket.
And Coach, what we're going to see, Altoona usually plays about 7 people. Their tallest player is a freshman, and she comes off the bench.
Altoona, one of the newest additions to the Mid Penn Conference. Their first girls game here. There's a look from the outside, not going to go. And picked up there by Lainey Wilt. Quickly, the Lady Lions back on the other end. Lainey Wilt, a hard drive to basket up, not going to go. Rebound yanked down there by Lexi Blue. Quickly ahead, Cedar Cliff, and they can do this all night long, and they'll get it underneath very quickly as they run the floor. And Catherine Sampson with her first deuce of the night.
Coach Flegel had said that they're going to give up a whole lot of size. He said, but these kids really fight hard and they compete, and they want to win the Mid Penn Championship.
You got it right. They're going to have to stop that fast break, though. Here's a look from the outside. Not going to go. It'll be picked up there again by Sampson. And very quickly, Cedar Cliff trying to get the other end. Good defensive transition by Altoona.
Olivia Jones running the point and directing the attack.
Inside it comes. Good play on defense there. Still controlled by the Lady Colts. Lady Colts average 51 a game, give up 23.
The Lady Lions are very, very active on that block.
Quick shot by Lexi Blue will not go, and Altoona controls the basketball as Zaylin Wynn Moore with it at the point guard spot. Man-to-man by both teams so far. Little split on the offense.
Good job reversing the ball.
Little flex move there with a down screen, back screen. And then a look from downtown, not going to go. Good position on inside, and quickly back come the Lady Colts. Oh, nice little backdoor cut by Moore. Make that Olivia Jones, and Olivia Jones in the book for her first deuce.
Very nice play by Jones. She advanced the ball up with the pass, got it back, and finished the ball at the rim.
A lot of good screening here by both teams. Very well coached.
Altoona knows they're going to have to shoot it well.
Maybe a little nerves here earlier, just a throwaway, and you looked over and saw Chris Flegel, who put his head down and said, oh, don't want that, but you're going to have a few nerves here in the early going. First turnover of the game here by Altoona.
Altoona's playing that full court man-to-man. It looks like they're trying to jump him.
Olivia Jones throws it back ahead. Jump shot along the baseline, not going to go.
That was a nice defensive call.
Milana Iyer picks it up, will bring it up floor and set up the offense. 5:12 to go here in the first quarter. The girls Mid Penn Championship game here on Fox 43.2. What a good move to the basket. Not happening this time, however.
Nice move.
Really was. They like to attack the front of the iron, don't they?
Yes. McGurk with the nice move, just missed it on the finish.
Here's the isolation inside, right over the top where you can't get help. Well conceived play and put away by Sampson. She's got 4 points in the first quarter.
It's very difficult to get help from the top. Also, it's very difficult to make that perfect pass into the post from the top.
Definitely using their size. Here's another pull-up. That one won't go. And Bowie is absolutely all over the glass right now. You get one shot, that's it.
That's it.
Here's a screen out top. Hard drive, up, in, and there she is, Olivia Jones. And Coach Flegel has seen enough. Jones in for 2. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This is High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal. To go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Lady Lions took a 2-0 lead at the 7:45 mark, and since then it's been an 8-0 run by Cedar Cliff. What are they doing here, Coach Smallwood, right now, Cedar Cliff?
Cedar Cliff, they're being very, very patient. They want to push tempo. Those passes going down the sideline, but in the half court, they're getting it at the top. Their post is getting positions, and they're finishing at the rim.
Combination of the drives from Jones and then the inside play of Sampson. Here's the drive to the basket. Iyer can't get it up. Size bothered her there a little bit and trying to finish at the end, and quickly back on the other end. Olivia Jones back ahead. Underneath it goes, and up and in by Lexi Blue, her first 2 of the game.
Coach, I'm very, very impressed with Olivia Jones. She sets the table for her bigs. She does a very good job playing tempo, and this is going to be a good game.
And how about blocking shots, as
Nice
she did
job.
right there at the point guard spot. Olivia Jones so far, everything in this game, as she is making it happen, distributing and also shooting and driving. Cedar Cliff looks very mature, don't they?
They're being very, very patient here.
And you're going to get a walk call here. Trying to push the action that time was Taylor Ferraro. And good defense by the Little Lions.
The Little Lions are going to scrap. They're going to scrap and claw until the final buzzer.
Now, I don't want to say Little Lions. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to say Lady Lions for all you people out there. And we got the Little Lions coming up later on after this with State College. Not all that far away from Altoona.
Cedar Cliff's in that zone. Man-to-man.
They really run continuity side-to-side pass, screen away, go off that high screen a lot, and then screen in again.
And if you notice, defensively, Coach, Cedar Cliff starts their defense on the three-point line.
Tell you what, you better know what you're doing in the basketball. There's Ferraro tapping it away with the steal, and Ferraro up and in, and Cedar Cliff on a 12-point run right now.
That was a very good play.
And balanced, everybody has scored but one so far, and that's Sydney Wyant, Coach's daughter.
The Cedar Cliff guards, man, they're very, very tough. They're smart, and they play the game the right way.
Watch them bang the weak side screen. Man, when you come into the middle off the weak side screen, they bang you and slow you down and really take you out of your rhythm.
A couple of the Altoona girls look like they're a little winded right now.
Let's head off to Jeff Thompson. He's down to the baseline. Jeff, what are you seeing down there?
Well, Taylor Ferraro, she is not letting the Melanie Iron, number 11, she's not letting her have a breath. It's really incredible the defense that she's playing on their best shooter.
Great point, and that's been a matchup so far. I saw the block a moment ago on against Dyer, so they're having a tough time getting their offense going. They're running good stuff. I mean, you look at them. Here you go. They got something open here.
Nice shuffle cut. Just couldn't finish at the rim.
I think they're hearing size around them. And there's Jones up again. Not going to go battle around. Picked up there by the Lady Lions. Nice cover that time by Wynn Moore. Wynn Moore driving hard, pulls up. Wynn Moore with the shot. Not going to go. Good follow. And it's going to be off Cedar Cliff out of bounds. Should be long underneath to the Lady Lions of Altoona.
And the Lady Lions are getting good shots, Coach. They're getting to the rim. They're running their stuff. They're coming off the shuffle cuts. They have to make shots.
Both teams playing man-to-man, yet no fouls in this game so far.
That's always a good sign.
Good clean game, good back door, trying to make something happen. I'll tell you what, Cedar Cliff has got everything covered.
Yes.
On the ball, off the ball, you name it, they've got it all covered so far, and that's maybe why Altoona is 1 out of 8 so far in shooting.
They're very, very well prepared. I like how Cedar Cliff takes their time offensively.
They really do.
They know what they want. They take their time.
Olivia Jones really throwing a bad pass here, but Olivia Jones barks out where she wants people to go. She is obviously the leader on the floor for the Lady Colts.
Absolutely. And, Coach, that's her first turnover.
That's her first mistake of any kind in this game so far.
She doesn't do that often.
Let's see if Altoona can get something going this time down the floor. Lady Lions had a storied program back in the 1980s under Art Tannehill. Won a state championship. They and Downingtown were 2 of the big teams in the state at that time in 6A. Actually 4A at that time. And another miss, and again another rebound yanked down by Lexi Bowie. So walking it down here is Jones, and in no hurry at all. They come out of a double stack this time. They're looking to pop inside to Bowie. Bowie now screens, look for a pick and roll, nothing there.
Good ball reversal by Cedar Cliff.
Another pick. They pick on the screen, on the ball a lot. Screen. Now watch it go screen, and then try to roll. It's almost like they're running the delay out of the pick and roll right now.
Altoona is doing a very good job picking up the roller.
The roller's not going real hard on them. Now they get a 3 here at the end. Just missing. Rebound pulled down by Altoona. That was Abigail Hernkane who got the rebound there. And now 25 seconds to go. Coach Flegel wants 1 shot. Here's a drive. Up. Again. Good rebound there. Put it back up. Another one misses. Jones has it. Jones throwing it ahead. Bowie's going to get it down. Bowie up, not going to go. And there's a foul called on the play, and it's going to be 2 shots for Bowie, as the first foul of the game will go against Milana Iyer.
Coach Olivia Jones dribbles the ball in transition with her head up. She saw Bowie and led her to the basket, and Bowie was fouled. That was a very good play. I'm very impressed with Olivia Jones.
Bowie only a 51% free throw shooter on the season. First shot is up and rolls off. Back in the game is Ferraro now, and checking out will be Jones for the last 6.5 seconds of the quarter. So here's Bowie. Bowie has a nice stroke, but only 51%. Second one up. That one's no good.
Looks like she had a little hitch in that second one, Coach.
She did. Here's a shot to end the quarter. Could be some momentum. Not going to go. End of the first quarter. It is 12-2. Cedar Cliff in front. We'll take a break. We'll come right back for quarter number 2. This is the High School Sports Live TV Mid Penn Championships, girls style, all here on Fox 43.2. Advanced Hoops is offering a spring play and train program for kids 4th grade and older. A special AAU prep league for kids that can't play AAU but still want to play and get out to at least one tourney is available as well. Go to www.advancedhoops.com to see all the classes. Shooting with Charlie, post with Duke. You name it, Advanced Hoops has it. To find out more, go to www.advancedhoops.com. High School Sports Live is a proud partner of Raw Sports. Go to Raw Sports Films to access the YouTube channel. Get the latest on Big Star's latest superstar content. Do you want to be a part of the game? Become a Mid Penn basketball official. Basketball officiating is a great way to remain connected to basketball and earn extra money in the process. Officiate around your schedule. Basketball games are available year-round, and officials are needed to support the game. You'll be trained on all the aspects of officiating, including rules knowledge and court mechanics, by experienced officials. Go to cpboa.org or use the QR code on your screen to become an official today. Your officials for this evening, by the way, Mark Scarangella, Roger Roth, and Joe Gabriel doing a great job so far. Only one foul called there in the first quarter as Cedar Cliff gets it to start quarter number 2. They're up 12-2. There again, Jones. Jones missed that one.
First quarter statistics, Altoona was 1 for 10 from 2, 0 from 4 from 3. They didn't shoot any foul shots. They have 7 rebounds, 3 turnovers. Cedar Cliff, 6 for 10, 0 for 2 from 3, 0 for 2 from free throws, and 2 turnovers for 12 points.
So far, just nowhere to go for their offense. They're running their offense the way they want to. Cedar Cliff is taking away every shot and making them rush. Here's a good look, though, finally, to start the second quarter, and buried there by Lainey Wilt. And that'll get a 3 on the board, and Lainey Wilt, sophomore, gets 5 points.
Lainey Wilkes, the second leading scorer on the Lady Line Ball Club.
Oh, there's a backdoor. Somebody was not home and backdooring at that time. In for an easy deuce is Bryn Cravener, just into the game.
Basic fundamental basketball. Pass the ball to the wing. Get a shot at, get a screen at the top of the key. Get your hands ready. They throw it to you. You lay it up.
Get another foul called here out top on the offense for Altoona. Four turnovers so far for Altoona here in the game. That foul will be marked up against Abigail Hernkane. So here come the Cedar Cliff Lady Colts. Again, still man-to-man, both teams. There's that high-low pass, and then backdooring again. Bowie underneath. They hit you in the middle, draw a 3, and then find Bowie coming across the baseline for the easy layup.
Nice cut by Bowie. Nice dime by Jones.
4 points in the game now for Bowie. 16-5 right now. The Cedar Cliff Lady Colts lead it.
I think Lady Colts are smelling blood, Coach. They're executing very, very well.
There's another quick 3, but that's not going to go. And now on the run, you miss those 3s. It's like an outlet pass for Cedar Cliff on a fast break, and that's what happens quickly. Jones all the way down the court, and she's going to find Ferraro for the easy deuce. Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. This is the High School Sports Live TV Mid Penn Championship on Fox 43.2.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Genesis of York, Statler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover, and our newest dealership, Jack Giambalvo Mazda. The Giambalvo family of dealerships. Over 30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale. Giambalvo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Well, there's a student section tonight for Altoona, but not a lot to cheer about just yet. But Altoona scored the opening points the first quarter, the opening points the second quarter. But other than that, that's all the points they have, a 2 and a 3. Let's go to Jeff Thompson on the court. Jeff.
Well, I talked to the head coach at Shippensburg University before the game, Christy Turn, and she's looking at young Miss Bowie as a post player. And she said, I want to see what she can do inside. And so far, Alexis is really doing a nice job on the boards.
Well, she has controlled the board so far. She's also got 4 points to add, and she moves without the basketball, and she can post up. Other than that, she's not doing a thing.
I like how she runs the floor, Coach. She's got nice size, but she knows how to run up and down the floor.
Here's Lainey Wilt with the basketball. I really like what they do on offense. I mean, they're obviously well coached. There's a reason they're here. But so far, they're having a tough time of finding the basket. And a lot of that has to do with what Cedar Cliff's doing defensively. Cedar Cliff locks down on you. 23 points a game. Coach Scott Wine said, we're going to get tested tonight by this Altoona team so they can all score.
Yes, they sure can.
So far, the defense has belonged here. And there's a turnover from Jones. Quickly stolen. Nice hands by Lainey Wilt. Lainey Wilt kicks it out. There you get a 3 look. Nice shot. There's Bowie again, just what Jeff talked about a moment ago, getting another rebound. And here come the Lady Colts. Inside they go. They like that size.
Nice play.
Look at Jones. Jones just flying in there. Jones back up again and draws the foul. What an effort.
That's your point guard getting in there, getting you some extra shots, some extra opportunities. I'm very, very impressed with this young lady.
So the foul is going to be called. That's the 3rd foul now. And this one is on Zaylin Wynn-Moore. So at the line is Olivia Jones. Olivia Jones on the season, 59% free throw shooter. This team only shoots 49% from the line.
They've got to improve. It's that time of year. They've got to improve.
Jones with 4 points in the game so far. Misses the first and gets the second. So 1 out of 2 on that trip, has 5 points in the game.
Cedar Cliff has resorted to their half-court man-to-man.
Again, look at the kind of shots they're getting because they're being veered off by that defense.
That size.
Kind of a foul shot, and finally getting it to roll down there. Good shot by Lainey Wilt, who never said die on that one. Lainey Wilt now with 5 points in the game. She's the leading scorer. So 19-7.
Altoona's jumping
back
into a zone.
Switch defense 2-3 zone now. And it looks like a matchup kind of zone.
Let's see how well Cedar Cliff prepared for this zone.
And what you do with a matchup zone here is everybody's responsible for a player in their area. Nobody guards space. Cedar Cliff immediately goes to the outside shot, which is what the zone wanted you to do. Sampson couldn't quite get position, throws it back outside, refocus. Olivia Jones, she's got Bowie inside, decided not to give it to her. Back it comes, up for Sampson. Sampson blocked.
Good block.
Nice block from behind there. That was Harley McGurk with the block. So a little bit of momentum maybe here if they get this bucket.
Cedar Cliff back into their customary man-to-man.
Looking for the outside shot. Nothing there so far as Bowie with yet another rebound here, and Jones back with the basketball for the Colts. Now, if you're the Colts, you don't want to get lured into that outside shooting against the zone here. They've been going inside regularly.
Right. I'd like to see them go into their high-low game.
There's another 3 look, and buried from the far side. Beautiful look from downtown that time. And it was Sydney Wyatt with her first tray of the night.
Sydney Wyatt, nice shot. Great shot. She averages 8.9 a game, and she's one of the better shooters on the Cedar Cliff roster.
So Sydney Wyatt with the first 3 tonight for Cedar Cliff. And Cedar Cliff has now jumped to a 22-7 lead. Let's take a look at that again. Look at Wyatt. Always ready to shoot, has that foot set and stepping right into it. Good shot.
Had her hands above her waist. Always good to see. Very fundamental.
You like your player, your shooters, ready to shoot when they catch the ball, and she was stepping right into it. Again, looking for a backdoor. Again, good defense, and again, another turnover here for the Lady Lions. 3:27 to go to half.
Olivia Jones directing the attack.
Oh, man, Jones up, blocked away. Good defense there by Altoona.
Altoona's wants to slow it down a little bit, play a little bit of half court, and not let the game get away from them. Cedar Cliff is in there man-to-man again. And for some reason, Coach, that guy diving down the middle has always been open.
And a missed shot there. They're getting some of the shots they want, just not able to make them go here is Altoona. Sampson right along the baseline. Sampson's going to miss. Knocked out of bounds. I think it's going to be off the Cedar Cliff Lady Colts. It'll go to Altoona.
And, Coach, to credit Altoona, I think they're doing a pretty good job on the defensive board.
Yeah, they really are. And they're doing a good job defensively. I
Yes.
mean, for the most part, I think they're really, doing some good stuff. They're just not able to get good, clean shots out of rhythm on the other end.
Yeah, they've got to make more shots to make this a close game.
What Cedar Cliff does not allow you to do right now is to really drive very well in the middle. They get such good help and recover.
Yes, they do.
8 defensive rebounds so far for Altoona. There's a block out of bounds to give you an idea of exactly what we're talking about.
Just run into a stop sign no matter where you spin to.
Don't forget at halftime, our Jack Giambalvo halftime report coming up, our AT&T and OSS Health first half highlights, and our Capital Blue Cross first half stats. Still 2:26 to play here in the first half.
Good pass.
Good pass underneath. Couldn't handle it cleanly, though. And again, Cedar Cliff, the defense, even when they're not in the lanes, the specter of them being there, I think, is bothering Altoona right now, unless I'm mistaken it.
Absolutely. Hey, Coach, number 24 had great post position before the pass was made. I think they want to get some identity on the block.
And fundamentally had sealed her girl off, just didn't handle it cleanly. 6 turnovers here for Altoona in the first half. Jones is stuck, throws it back underneath, finds Lexi Bowie, and she is going to be fouled on the play by number 24, Haley McGurk. That'll be her first, team 4th against the Lady Lions, and Bowie going back to the free throw line where she's 0 for 2 so far tonight.
Coach, I really appreciate the swag that Cedar Cliff plays with. I mean, they're very confident. They know what they want to do. If this doesn't work, they go to the next option. I mean, it's just very, very, very beautiful to see.
Bowie with a sweet stroke that time. 1 out of 3 so far tonight. We'll get a second one here. Second one up, that one off the back of the iron, but rebounded by Sampson. Sampson back up and blocked again, and by McGurk. And again, McGurk, a costly time down the court. This time she picks up her second foul. That'll be the team 5th 2-shot foul. As headed to the line here is Catherine Sampson, her first time tonight. Only a 42% free throw shooter.
Whoa. McGurk, the 5'9" senior, averages 6.4 points per game and 4 rebounds. She's going to have to do a whole lot of work inside today.
And both of Sampson's were kind of pushes off the back of the iron there. So 1 out of 4 at the free throw line on that trip down with 2 chances.
Wyatt with the steal.
Could be tipped out of bounds. So far tonight, Cedar Cliff only 2 of 8 from the free throw line, but it's being absorbed by the great defense, and there's buckets.
And their defense gives them so many extra shots, Coach. It's good to see.
Scott Wyan calls timeout with 1:45. We'll take one as well. 23-7. Cedar Cliff leads it. It's High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2. When Altoona went zone, they went to Sydney Wine, who likes to stroke the 3, and Jeff Thompson's got a little information on that on the baseline. Jeff?
Well, that's her 104th 3 of her career.
Wow.
And she did it as soon as they went zone, and you'll notice they're back man-to-man right now.
Exactly right. And Olivia Jones with the basketball. And there's another look, another 3, not going to go off Bowie's hands. Quickly back onto the other end is Lainey Wilt. I like the game Lainey Wilt has. A lot of spark to her game.
Yes, she plays very, very hard. She plays quick. Altoona just looking for something good.
Really being patient. Down 23-7, but, you're not going to get back in this all of a sudden, so you have to really be patient.
They're doing a good job surveying the defense.
Look at the stuff they're running now. I mean, double screens, weak side, high screens, splits. Here's another screen of the ball. There's a good layup. Oh, and missing. You got the shot you wanted. Here's Jones ahead to Ferraro. Ferraro pulls it up. Jones has it back in her hands.
One of the things that Jones does very well is pass the ball ahead.
Trying to pass it over 3 people that time. Sampson gets from behind, and you're going to have a kick on the floor. Let's see who the kick's on. I think the ball's going to belong to Cedar Cliff. Cedar Cliff averages 29 rebounds a game. They have 18 already tonight, 14 defensive.
That's one of the things that Coach Flegel said. He said, we're going to have a terrible disadvantage height-wise, size-wise.
Lexi Blue a little sloppy there on catching the pass out top, gets called for the walk. 4 turnovers now in the game for Cedar Cliff. So you got 43 seconds to go here.
Looks like Altoona's just going to take their time.
Backdoor.
Nice backdoor.
Another fundamental, but then has to pull out of it. But a
All
good
right.
shot, good balance there as Brooklyn Barron with her second bucket of the game. She's got 4 tonight. 23-9. Cedar Cliff leads at 23 seconds to go.
That was a nice 1-foot shot, a la Dirk Nowitzki.
Old Dallas move, right? Down to 13 seconds. Olivia Jones has it. Top of the key. Look for the 3. Not going to go. Jones again in there. Jones is everywhere. I'll tell you what, she's incredible.
Oh, boy. Coach, you usually have your point guard kind of wait and not just crash the board, you know, so you can get some defensive continuity on the break.
And that's the 3rd foul now on Harley McGurk.
Olivia Jones goes right to the glass, gets the rebound, and gets fouled.
Look at that nice sweet stroke. 59% free throw shooter. She's the best on the team. Second best on the team.
Second
Wyatt's actually at 75%.
These girls play with a whole lot of confidence. It's really impressive.
Yeah, they got a swagger. You got that right. 7 points in the game now for Jones. 6 seconds left. 4, 3, throwing it down to the baseline. Do you have time to get it off? You do, but it's not going to go. And that is the first half. 25-9 in the girls' Mid Penn Championship game. We get ready for the Jack Giambalvo halftime report. Right after this on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
I'm with Dr. Calista Morris from OSS Health. She's an orthopedic sports medicine surgeon. Today we're going to talk about shoulder injuries. What sport really kind of wins this, if you will, the injury battle?
Yeah, absolutely, hands down, as some people may guess, football wins that battle, but very close by are wrestling and baseball. Okay. When it comes to baseball, pitching is absolutely the #1, more so than field players or catching. So pitchers are the biggest risk. Football is kind of a conglomerate. Yes, we see them in the quarterbacks, but those are more contact positions. Right. So wide receivers, running backs, they get hit a little bit harder. I'm
mentoring a young man. He's in my car the other day, and my shoulder hurts. I said, hey, what's going on, buddy? He said, I landed on my shoulder in practice. Do you tell them to go right back out there, or should they come in and get an x-ray, maybe like OSS Health, or should they, how do they know whether to be careful or just to keep going at it? If obviously there's deformity or anything like that to the shoulder just doesn't look right, come in right away, we'll get an x-ray. But if it just seems like a mild ache, give it a day or two, take some ibuprofen, Tylenol if you can tolerate it, and then if it's still not better within 72 hours, then definitely come in and get it checked out. Talk about preventative measures for shoulder injuries. Absolutely. So the #1 thing for us is actually the shoulder blade. So if we can really strengthen the back and the shoulder blade, that helps the shoulder move better as a unit, puts you at less risk of injury. And then also stretching. So you want the motion on your dominant side to equal the motion of your non-dominant side. Cincinnati Reds, Bucknell wrestling team. I mean, you've been around a lot of different sports. It's got to be a dream come true. A little girl or a little guy, high school kid, junior high comes in. You can talk to them about, relate to them. You've been there. Does that give you an advantage making that connection? Absolutely. So being a former athlete and being around as high level as Major League Baseball, we understand the importance of getting back to their sport and their passion and what they want to do and doing it safely, but also timing for that. So gotcha. We kind of base, are you going into senior season? Are you trying to make this tournament or that tournament? How can we work your injury to get you back to your goal? What would be like a return to play checklist on how you could judge whether or not that shoulder is ready to go? Yeah. So if it's any type of shoulder injury that requires rehab, it's at least 6 weeks to rehab. So you're out for 6 weeks if you're not taking care of yourself. If it gets to a surgical aspect, now we're looking at 6 months. So it's a pretty big deal if we have to go in for surgery. So if you can take a break and let it rest, that's great.
It may save you months on a recovery turn, but we go on a stepwise progression. We work on motion first, then we work on strength, and then we get back into sport-specific activities.
If you want more information, go to osshealth.com.
Where were you last night? Do you know how embarrassing that was for me? No. Don't deflect. Well, that wasn't passive aggressive. Listen, I just need to know that I can trust you're going to be there when I need you. Hello? Our money just hung up on me.
Not cool.
Track your spending with our personal finance tool. Just another way to have better conversations with your money. From F&M Trust.
Groff Tractor is your full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction and many other leading brands, serving the total sales, rentals, parts, and service needs of its customer. Students, begin your professional journey in a high-demand field with Groff Tractor. Contact us today to discover the power of our technician internship programs. Groff Tractor also offers scheduled maintenance along with 24/7 emergency service. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
We wake up with the sun. We live in a place we're proud to call home. For us, it's knowing that those we help are neighbors, friends, family. As the leader in providing the best orthopedic care for our community, we come together to do our part.
And welcome back to our Jack Giambalvo halftime report. It's 25-9 at the half of the girls' Mid Penn Championship game here at Cumberland Valley in the Dome. And to say Cedar Cliff controlled the first half might be the understatement of the year. Kirk Smallwood, what did you see in the first half?
I saw a very good Altoona team that missed a lot of shots out of their system. They're running their stuff. They're getting to the right places. Even their open jumpers on the perimeter aren't going in. But if they continue to run their stuff and in succession make a couple buckets, they can get right back in this.
Yeah, I think they're playing a little faster than they need to play. And give credit to the Cedar Cliff defense for part of that, Jeff, because Cedar Cliff's defense in the first half locked down.
Well, I think they have to play faster because otherwise they wouldn't get a shot up. And they're rushing their shots a little bit. I was down on the baseline down there, and Cedar Cliff has them so spread out and almost daring them to drive. But then Cedar Cliff has two big girls that can block every shot. So it's not a good formula for Altoona right now.
You know, you look at Altoona here in the first half, again, coming in here, and you mentioned something. They're running their stuff. They're doing good things. Fundamentally, they're doing a lot of good stuff. What's happening, though, we saw a lot of bobbles in the first half.
Yes.
The one time you had good post position, the girl bobbled it, and you can't bobble it against this Cedar Cliff team because they make you pay for every single mistake.
Yeah, early on, I thought that was nerves because they were getting the position, but as you said, they bobbled it. They've got to get two hands on that thing and make a strong move.
Jeff, you've coached and played in a lot of games where sometimes height can make you do things just by being around and you're not sure where it is. I saw some of that in the first half, too.
Well, that's happening a lot, but I agree with you. I think the bright lights get us all sometimes.
They always do. Well, we're going to take a look right now at our AT&T and OSS Health first half highlights, and let's see what Chad Edwards has for us. A lot of good stuff, most of it on the Cedar Cliff side here in the first half. And there you see it right away. Ferraro coming down there on a quick transition. There was that over the top you talked about, Coach Smallwood.
Yes. Very good pass.
Lexi Bowie inside that high-low, tough to gather. And here's one of the good shots here by Altoona in the first half, as you saw a knockdown shot there. On the other side, there you saw Wyatt stepping against that zone. Jeff, you talked about that. And then a good pull-up here by number 23, Brooklyn Barron, for her first points game. She has 4 in the first half.
That was an excellent pass, getting to the 45-degree angle and getting it right to your big.
There's a back door, and they're catching someone off the bench right there. That was Bryn Cravener into the game. And then quickly, Ferraro with that steal back on the other end. Ferraro in for an easy 2.
Well, they're looking to double Olivia every time she gets the ball. So there's some girls that are open.
And look at Bowie underneath. Bowie runs the court. There's Sampson on the other side. That high-low, those 2 bigs are really doing a lot of damage. But then you see Barron again, one of the bright spots in the first half, getting that jump shot. And now we take a look at our Capital Blue Cross halftime stats. And guys, read those. It's not too hard so far, although the numbers on three-point don't look real good so far, do they?
Not at all. The other thing was Altoona had no free throws. That's kind of different. They may have to change up a little bit. Only turnovers, they had 7, and Cedar Cliff had 4.
Look at the rebounding department, Jeff. 20 to 12. You talked about that. They average 29 rebounds a game. They already have 20 in the first half. And the other thing that stands out there, 4 out of 10, not a good number for Cedar Cliff on the free throw line, but nothing, as Coach said, at the free throw line so far for this Altoona team. So we're getting ready to start the third quarter here in a moment. That is Jack Giambavo halftime report right here on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
And welcome back to the Dome here at Cumberland Valley, where it's 25-9. We get ready to start the third quarter in the girls' Mid Penn Championship game here on High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week, although we have 2 of them for you here tonight. Boys following Trinity and State College. That's going to be a barn burner as well. Let's see what Altoona can get going here in the second half. Coach Chris Flegel has 2 district championships in District 6 in his first 4 years. And right away, here was a steal, then a jump ball. And it'll go back to Cedar Cliff to start the third quarter.
Very aggressive play by Altoona. Jump ball, possession, Cedar Cliff. And it's giving them more and more opportunities for shots at the bucket. It's a nice shot, just didn't knock it down. And Cedar Cliff is playing man-to-man, but they're resorting now, because of the score, to their half-court man-to-man. That was a good cut. Ball was tapped by Bowie.
And so now Cedar Cliff controlled in their end of the court. 6:56 to go here early in the third quarter. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you on the baseline tonight. Scott Wyan and Cedar Cliff undefeated. Chris Flegel and his team 15-8, but have played a tough schedule. In the Commonwealth, they're the champions. And in the Keystone, Cedar Cliff the champions again. And another steal here for Altoona, and a nice pickoff by Lainey Wilt, who's played an outstanding game so far. There's Iyer pulling up.
That was a turnover by Ferraro. Altoona's trying to spread them out a little bit. They're making the cuts, but they've got to get that thing in the basket. It's a nice move.
Like this. How about that? Quick drive to the basket and carrying 3 fouls, but a nice left-handed layup is Haley McGurk, the senior.
Haley McGurk averages 6.4 points per game and 4 rebounds.
So back out to Jones now. Cut it back to 14. Jones up. Jones not going to get it. Rebound to Bowie. Bowie throws it back up and finds a way to get it home. Just keep it high, young lady. And Lexi Bowie now with 7 points in the game. She had 5 at the half.
It looks like Jones is in bully mode. She's just using her size and her strength to get to the rack and make a play for her team or herself.
Well, I like the offense they run. They really just looking for good stuff. There's a pull-up. Nice pull-up shot that time by Iyer. Not going to go off the front of the iron. Here's Jones again, ahead of Moore.
Nice rebound by Bowie.
And Jones going to draw kind of a touch foul there. And I think McGurk's going to pick up her 4th foul in this one.
That'll hurt. That'll help Altoona. badly.
Man, Haley McGurk picks up her 4th foul. She's quickly out of the game, and in for her is Abigail Hernkane.
Coach, one of the things I picked up about Cedar Cliff's transition, the first big goes to the block, the second one stays outside and is ready to swing the ball when necessary.
You know, you look at it so far, Cedar Cliff is not shooting a great percentage from the field so far in this game.
That was another turnover by Cedar Cliff.
Big 3 look, not going to go. Jones with a rebound. Ahead it goes to Ferraro. Ferraro breaking out there, trying to dish it off to Sampson rather. And there you had Wyatt with a 3, not going to go.
Altoona's making a conscious effort to get on those boards. Good strip.
Stolen away by Jones. Jones up and in, and Jones just makes it happen out there for this team. Timeout for Coach Flegel and the Lady Lions. Jones with 9 in the game. We'll take a timeout as well. This is the High School Sports Live TV Mid Penn Championship on Fox 43.2.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Man, I'll tell you what, Olivia Jones so far is putting on a clinic on how to play like a whirling dervish. Jeff Thompson, you were watching there on that steal that time. Jones with great hands.
That was incredible. She snuck behind the referee and it was like a 5'2" guard. And then when she finished, she was like a 6'2" power forward.
You better be ready to go somewhere with a basketball when you're playing against her. Drive to the basket is not going to go, but you're going to get 2 shots here as the foul is going to be called against Sydney Wyatt. That'll be her first of the evening. Only 2 fouls called so far against Cedar Cliff.
If I'm not mistaken, Coach, these are Altoona's first free throws.
First free throws of the night, and a nice one they are. As Lady Wilt, who's played an outstanding game this night, has 6 points so far out of the 12 that have been scored here for Altoona.
Laney Wyatt.
And rattles home the second one. Nice shot by Iyer. Or Lady Wilt, rather, excuse me. 7 points now for Wilt in the game. And we will update our scoreboard there to 13 for Altoona. 29-13 is the correct score.
Oh, what a pass. Oh, my goodness. What a high-low pass. Right over the defensive hands to your big for 2. Good shot by Bowie.
And Bowie in for a deuce. Ball kicked around again. Finally controlled by Barron.
These Colts aren't afraid to get on the floor. They don't mind if their uniform gets a little dirty.
And there again, just mishandling the pass, and it's all it takes for this defense to be on you. And they suffocate you on the ball.
Coach, as I said earlier in the first half, I really love the swag that they play with. They're very confident. They believe in one another.
And there's Moore trying to get to the basket, will not get up there and get it, but Win Moore still retains the ball underneath, as does Altoona. New player into the game again, and that's going to be Cravener. And also checking in for the first time tonight is Jalen Brown for Cedar Cliff, as Bowie's going to get a rest.
Altoona to the hole, and there's a foul.
And Altoona do a nice job at driving here. Again, it's Laney Wilt who goes hard to the basket.
What she's trying to do, Coach, she's trying to get the clock stopped so she can score without the clock moving, and they can chip away and chip away.
Shot up and good, and Laney Wilt continues to have an outstanding game tonight. She's 3 out of 3 from the line. 8 points in the game. Looking for number 9 on this trip.
One of the weaknesses of the Cedar Cliff team is every now and then they tend to throw the ball away.
Well, so far the weakness for Altoona tonight is not free throw shooting. They're 4-4. Look at that. Big girl running the court, and on the other end is Sampson beating down the court. She's got 6 points in the ball game.
Against that 1-2-1-1, when you throw that long diagonal pass, you usually get something good.
Well, when you have holes, there's a weakness somewhere. Up and in, and starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm now. Milana Iyer gets her first deuce of the night. She's only a sophomore.
The leading scorer for Altoona, averaging 12.5 points a game.
Look at this. You got numbers at the other end. You got 4 versus 3. Now they'll kick it back out and take the possession. 2:59 to go here in the third quarter.
Got a little more pressure on the ball.
And there's Jones again, trying to get the angle. Good defense, and Altoona clawing their way back into this one right now.
It's a good rebound.
Lainey Wilt getting a little swagger to her game here. Lainey Wilt, who's played a good game here tonight so far, misses the shot there. It'll be pulled down. Foul will be called against Hernkane, I believe. And that'll be her second. The team's second of the second half.
It's always a tough call when you have 2 kids, one from each team, going for the ball. You know, they should have equal chance to get it.
Bowie back in for Sampson, and also Ferraro back in as well. So here's Jones. Kind of coming out of a 1-4 stack set. We'll pick on the ball again. Look at Ferraro just kind of work her way through and then get up and in. Ferraro is tough.
Very good move.
6 points in the game now for Ferraro. She averages 5.4 a game, so she's right on her average tonight already.
And points-wise, Coach, she might be the 4th option on the team. Goodness gracious, they have a nice ball.
Weak side screen, pick and roll, well-conceived play, and up and in for 2. Nice job by Abigail Hernkane. She gets her first bucket of the night. Good pressure in the backcourt here by the Lady Lions. There's Jones kicking it out ahead. Now you're off and running.
Somebody's got to rotate.
Back out to Jones. She'll reset the possession here.
Let's see what Cedar Cliff has up their sleeve.
Jones just trying to create here. Jones with the left hand, not going to go. Jones keeps it alive to Bowie, and Bowie back up, not going to go again. Bowie gets a rebound. She'll get fouled, I believe, on the play.
Bowie has been very, very tough on those boards, both offensively and defensively.
Again, give credit to Jones for keeping it alive, and that's going to be the second foul on Hernkane. That'll be actually her 3rd foul. So Hernkane with 3, McGurk with 4. In it comes to Bowie. Bowie's going to go one-on-one here. Slips for a moment. Now, I'm not sure she lost her pivot foot there. Referee called it.
It looks like she stepped on one of the other kids' foot, but that was the call.
35-19 so far, and watch. She holds the 1 foot.
Yeah.
Here's Altoona.
They're operating out of a box set.
Cedar Cliff doesn't give a lot of help side because they're all up in lanes everywhere. I mean, you look at, that's why you see some of those shots, but then they recover so well.
That was a turnover.
So another turnover here forced by Cedar Cliff.
It's a turnover by Iyer. Cedar Cliff does a very, very good job on the ball, man. It's hard to get by him.
First time Olivia Jones has stepped out. That's the 10th turnover of the game now for Altoona. So Olivia Jones gets a breather, and Wyatt comes back in for her. So we'll see how they operate without her in. And right away, there's a turnover.
Nice steal.
Wilt with the basketball. Boy, I like Wilt's game.
She's playing a very good game.
I like this young lady's game, too. Brooklyn Barron.
She's playing this game.
Trying to get the baseline. Finds a girl open just for a moment. Getting tipped by that defense.
They're keeping the ball hot.
Everything is a challenge, though. Now, here you see Bowie's playing in basically a one-person zone in there against Barron. Get another look. This one rattled home finally, and a nice job by Hernkane. She's in the book for 4 so far tonight. 33 seconds to go here in a quickly played third quarter.
And, Coach, that was a shot in the first half they were not making.
Another turnover with Jones out of there. Again, ahead, it's tipped. It's going to belong to Altoona underneath their own basket.
Altoona showing a whole lot of fight here.
Cut it back to 14 points here. Still in the basketball game. 27 seconds to go. This is a big moment. You get this bucket, you take some real momentum to the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Let's see what they have here.
There's Wilt. Wilt, good shooter. Wilt buries it. Wilt knocks it down for a 2 here.
Altoona's not ready to go home. They're going to give you 100%.
And they have it back to...
There's that high-low again to your point guard.
Jones getting right back into the game and restoring order. Olivia Jones in for 2 more.
Coach, I want to applaud Coach Scott Wyatt. He saw a mismatch, the high-low went from a forward to your point guard underneath the basket. That's very good basketball.
You know what he also saw? He saw 2 straight turnovers with Jones out of the game and got her back in very, very quickly.
Yes.
Jones finishes off the three-point play. Back up to a 38-23 lead it goes.
Uh-oh, they're trapping a little bit.
So 38-23 at the end of the third quarter. We head to the fourth. This is the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week on Fox 43.2. Advanced Hoops is offering a spring play and train program for kids 4th grade and older. A special AAU prep league for kids that can't play AAU but still want to play and get out to at least one tourney is available as well. Go to www.advancedhoops.com to see all the classes. Shooting with Charlie, post with Duke. You name it, Advanced Hoops has it. To find out more, go to www.advancedhoops.com. High School Sports Live is a proud partner of Raw Sports. Go to Raw Sports Films to access the YouTube channel. Get the latest on Big Star's latest superstar content. Do you want to be a part of the game? Become a Mid Penn basketball official. Basketball officiating is a great way to remain connected to basketball and earn extra money in the process. Officiate around your schedule. Basketball games are available year-round, and officials are needed to support the game. You'll be trained on all the aspects of officiating, including rules knowledge and court mechanics by experienced officials. Go to cpboa.org or use the QR code on your screen to become an official today. And welcome back to the Dome here at Cumberland Valley, where we head to the fourth quarter, 38-23. Jeff Thompson, the baseline. He was looking at Olivia Jones during those 2 turnovers that they had without her in there, Jeff.
And Lainey Wilt hit a big 3, and Olivia popped off the bench. Her eyes were dancing. What a competitor she is. She gets back in the game and makes it happen right away.
And comes up and gets a big post up there to give them a little bit of momentum going to the fourth quarter. 15-point lead, Coach.
In the third quarter, Altoona outscored Cedar Cliff 14-13. For the third quarter,
Coach Kirk Smallwood with us tonight. Jeff Thompson. We got some stats here from the third quarter.
They were 5 for 9, 0 for 2 from 3, 4 for 4 for 3 throws, and 3 turnovers, 14 points. That was Altoona.
Here's another look. That will not go from Win Moore, and pulled down eventually by Wyant.
Cedar Cliff was 6 for 13, 0 for 1 from 3, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. 5 rebounds, 4 turnovers for 13 points. So Altoona is trying to get back in it.
Tell you what, Cedar Cliff gets a little bit vulnerable without Jones in there handling things. You know it. Here she is posted up
again. Got her on the block again.
Same thing you saw a moment ago, and they inverted her, put her down on the block, and posted her up on a guard.
That's good coaching and a very, very smart tactic.
You know, the one thing, too, we as coaches don't do a lot of times, we don't do a lot of post defense in guard play. Take a look.
Right.
And there's the guard getting posted up by a bigger girl down in the post. That'll be the 3rd foul now.
Usually when you know you got weak side help, you want to front that post.
Win Moore with 3 fouls in the game. That shot is up and good from Olivia Jones, who's having an outstanding ball game here tonight. 15 points in the game, looking for number 16 right here, and in and out. Put the announcer's curse on it. There's see some of the crowd tonight. This place holds 3,200 people.
Coach Abigail Hurricane has been a very good spark for Altoona.
Wilt passed up the 3 there. I thought she had a pretty good look, but she knows her game better than we do. Here comes Barron. Barron jammed there. Notice when they come to the middle. Now that time, good look to the middle. Running one-hander, not going to go. Bowie with yet another rebound tonight.
Bowie's very, very impressive. Rebounds the ball above her head with 2 hands.
39-23, you're in command, and Jones loses it out of bounds. Kind of waved at that time instead of keeping it tight to her body.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often for her.
No.
Coach looked at her and was like, okay, I'll take that.
Here's Altoona with a basketball coming to the court. 9 turnovers against Cedar Cliff tonight. Jim Gallagher on stats here tonight are Sultan of the stats. If he doesn't have it, it ain't a stat. That's the way it works. Boy, Wilt just controlling things. She's done a good job of really controlling the tempo better in the second half, I think, for this Altoona Lady Lion team.
She's doing a very good job getting her guys in the right spots.
And there she goes again. Just missing that shot. They need some of those to fall, and quickly. You're not getting a lot of second shots tonight if you're Altoona.
You're right.
Look at Jones all the way to the basket. Nobody picked her up until late.
On defense, she plays like a power forward, Coach. On offense, she's their point guard.
She saw that layup. Hearn Kane got down there but wasn't really focused on her. No one picked her up early with the basketball. You've got to pick her up and control her early.
Absolutely, and she'll have those bigs on the wings to dump it to.
Here's Jones back at the line looking for her 16th point here and buries it. Jones tonight 6 out of 7 from the free throw line, having a pretty good evening. Make that 6 out of 8 rather.
Let's see if we see any of that full court 1-2-1-1 out of Altoona.
Barron out of the game, and in for her is Jersey Hollowball the first time tonight. Second shot is up and good. 17 points tonight for Olivia Jones. 41-23. Cedar Cliff in command here with 5:53 to go. But this Lady Lion team, I'll tell you, they're going to be impressive, I think, in the District 6 playoffs.
Yes, they are.
Get ready to start districts next week.
It's a good cut by Hearn Kane.
Hard-working crew. Coach Flegel trying to get back some of those glory days of the 1980s and 70s. Some really good teams up in Altoona. Art Tannehill, one of the outstanding coaches in the state during that time. He and Downingtown hooked up at a couple great matches up at Hershey Park Arena. So to remain with Altoona here on the baseline, it'll be triggered by Win Moore on the inbound.
Altoona's not hesitating to go to the hole to get that penetration.
Look at Ferraro. She's been so
what
tough
a play.
all
What
night
a
on defense.
play.
Ferraro up and in, and Ferraro with just unbelievable hands. You see it all night long.
Defensive steal and right to the basket.
8th point of the night for Ferraro. Wilt looked to pull up there. Winmore coming off the screen. Winmore jumps underneath. Good pass by Winmore, and a good job of kissing it off there inside to number 32, that being Jersey Hollowball just in the game, and Hollowball will go to the line for 2 shots. Foul marked up against Lexi Blue, and that is her first of the evening. Shot is up, no good, off the hands of Hollowball. So get another one here. Jersey Hollowball, a 5'8" junior.
Cedar Cliff has 14 fouls, and Altoona has 6.
Only 4 seniors on this Altoona team, so look for them to be back in the hunt next year again in the Commonwealth. Second shot up and good by Hollowball, her first of the night. Free throw line tonight in the first half, nothing out of nothing for Altoona. Second half, they're 5 of 6 from the free throw line.
Coach, if you look at Altoona's roster, they have 9 freshmen on their roster.
And a whole bunch of sophomores to go with them. I'm counting like 5, 6 sophomores as well. 9 freshmen, 4 juniors. You think they're stocked for next year?
They're going to be ready to go.
And they're going to lose 3 out of 4 at the top of the seniors. And at the line now on a 1-on-1, it's going to be Lexi Blue as the foul is on Hollowall. Lexi Blue, shot up. That's no good. Tipped back out. Controlled by you-know-who. Jones.
Jones with the loose ball. She's going to reset it and get everybody in the right spot and then run their stuff.
Okay, if there's a loose ball and Jones is somewhere near it, there it is. Now look at Blue. Trying to get the drop step with a walk. She took the drop step but to where the company was. There were 2 Gardner there instead of going to the baseline drop step.
You might want to reverse it to the opposite side and follow the ball. Altoona's still running their stuff. They haven't panicked.
Yeah. They play a certain speed. They're the kind of team, they average 56 points a game, so they score some points. Up and in. Nice job by Milana Iyer. And she's got 2, and she'll go to the line trying to finish off the 3-point play the hard way.
She fought to get that in, Coach.
She really did.
Heck of a play.
Jeff Thompson, the points have come hard tonight here for this Altoona team, but they seem to be more in rhythm here in the second half.
Well, they're pretty gritty. Iyer really worked, like Kirk said, Iyer worked hard to get that one up. And she's been blanketed all night by number 5, Taylor Ferraro.
Iyer misses the second shot. She's got 4 points in the game. Second foul, by the way, on Ferraro. As we tick down to 4:17, don't forget we got Trinity State College game coming up after this. There's Ferraro pulling up, not going to go. Another rebound, little reverse layup there by Sampson, not going to go. And picked off there by Altoona, but apparently stepped out of bounds, did Iyer, so the ball belonged to the Colts on the baseline.
One of the things that Altoona has got to try is when the ball's in the air, they've got to fight for position while the ball's in the air and have it established by the time it hits the rim.
Timeout on the floor. 43-26, 4:06 to go in the championship. It's High School Sports Live to be on Fox 43.2.
Where were you last night? Do you know how embarrassing that was for me? No. Don't deflect. Well, that wasn't passive aggressive. Listen, I just need to know that I can trust you're going to be there when I need you. Hello? Our money just hung up on me.
Not cool.
Track your spending with our personal finance tool. Just another way to have better conversations with your money from F&M Trust.
Welcome back to the Dome here as you see Coach Chris Flegel talking to his troops. Let's go to Jeff Thompson, who's doing a little talking down in the baseline. Jeff?
Well, what I saw on that last possession was 3 really good rebounders, and their front line of Cedar Cliff is so impressive. And Kirk talked about them getting better position. I don't think they can. These girls get really good position.
You're exactly right. The rebounding has been the name of the game here tonight, really, Coach.
It sure has. Both teams have done a good job rebounding,
really
but for the most part, Cedar Cliff will get the rebound and get a stick back.
Well, they've been the difference on the offensive glass where Altoona's had one shot and done. Altoona's done a pretty good job of trying to cover up those extra shots by those bigs, but not to be here tonight. This is a big, strong team here from Cedar Cliff, undefeated for the season. Now, they're taking a little bit of time in their offense as well. They're looking to try to post up again. Jones down inside. Sampson tries to bank it. Jones goes over the back, probably got away with a foul there. Barron picks it up. Here come the Lady Lions. Winmore up. Winmore
nice
on a run out. Nice job. Barron getting ahead to Winmore on the run out, and Winmore in for 2, her first deuce of the night.
I thought I'd see a little full court pressure out of Altoona. They're in their man-to-man.
I think they got scared a little earlier when they came with it and got beat down the court 3 times.
That long diagonal will do it every time, Coach.
Ferrara just missed a pick and roll to Sampson, who was wide open. No hurry right now. 100% rule. If you have the lead, the other team can't catch up.
Yeah.
Now getting up in the lanes a little bit, a little more pressure. And I think you're going to get a call here against Iyer. It'll be her second.
She was very aggressive guarding the ball. Kind of used her hands a little too much.
Her second teammate. And back into the game is Abigail Hearn-Kane. And she'll check in for Haley McGurk. At the line is Ferraro. Ferraro's first time there tonight. She's got 8 points in the game. On the season, a 38% free throw shooter.
Whoa.
Which is amazing. As good a player as she is. You're just amazed by how low their free throw shooting is.
Nice play.
Hearn-Kane with a walk.
Coach, I think she turned the wrong way.
I do too.
That was a great pass. I think if she'd have turned over her right shoulder, she would have been fine.
And I think if she'd have gone right in motion there, she had it. She had a chance to go up. And that's been the big difference tonight. When the bigs aren't there, the presence is there mentally. Rebounds tonight, 30 so far for Cedar Cliff, 19 for Altoona. Big difference in the game.
Yes. And that rebound differential starting to get bigger.
Here's that pick on top. Jones just kicking it off to the open person, Ferraro. Kind of a weave right now. Sinsham has taken
nice
away.
Steal.
Sampson has taken away, rather. And Iyer has it knocked from behind. But it will remain with the Lady Lions. 2:20 to go in this one.
That was a heck of a hustle by Taylor Ferraro. She ran it down and tipped it out of bounds. That's a good play.
Prior champions for Cedar Crest, obviously last year. Missed shot here, rebound by Bowie, foul from behind. And that will be on Hearn-Kane. If that's on Hearn-Kane, that'll be her 5th. She will foul out.
Hearn-Kane played a very, very physical game. Did a really good job trying to neutralize the size of Cedar Cliff.
You talk about Scott Wine, 23 years coaching, 290 wins. At Cedar Cliff, 163-61 in 9 years. His prior championships, he won the Mid Penn Conference with his team here in 2022. Final 4 of the PIAA last year in 6A. And 3rd in the PIA District 3 6A in 2022 as well. So he's got some good credentials here. As Bowie's showing you a little bit of a stroke this time.
Nice looking shot by Alexis Bowie.
Alexis Bowie's had a really solid game here tonight. He's got 8 points. And missing on the 9th. Back up it goes. Cedar Cliff for the game for the free throw line, 8 of 19.
Whoa.
Unfortunately, pretty close to their numbers. There's a missed shot, rebound, Sampson, off to Jones. And now you got 2 minutes to go and no hurry to get down the floor here.
Jones is ready to take her time. There's going to be some trapping going on somewhere.
After the barrage in the opening here by Cedar Cliff, it's been a pretty even game the rest of the way.
Yes. I thought Altoona got their feet up under them and start fighting back.
They are a gritty team, Altoona. You like them.
I think we just missed that little lob with no help to Bowie.
And again, Jones not in a hurry here. Trying to get a drive, just kick it back out. You don't need to force anything here. Sampson back out front, now to Ferraro.
Now when Altoona decides to foul them,
which I don't
they're
know,
going to be in the double bonus.
I don't know if they're going to do that now. There's probably not a reason at this particular point. Back out front it comes again to Wyatt. Wyatt tosses it off to Ferraro, looks inside, nothing going on there. Straight back out, no need to take a shot. 1:02 to go, and there's the obligatory foul now by Wilt. And they will send the second best free throw shooter to the line of this team, Olivia Jones.
Coach, when you're a high school coach, and we've both done it, if you have a point guard with the skill set, the hunger, and the mindset of Jones, you sleep a lot easier.
Well, there's the understatement of the year. As the shot is up and good from Jones. She's made 5 of her last 6. And again, 6 of her last 7 now as she continues to be the lead scorer in the game here tonight.
Nice.
17. And a good look that time.
Nice pass. Very good pass. Here comes a little trapping and the foul. Will be number 11, Sydney Wyan at the line. Who just happens to be the best free throw shooter on her ball club.
So Wyan will knock it down here as well. She's only got 4 points tonight, but she has been tough on defense all evening long. Wyan's second one is up and good. She's got 5 and stretching the lead now to 48 to 31. 40 seconds to go, and we will have the award ceremony. Good drive to the basket.
Nice job, Altoona.
And there's a young lady who's been the MVP tonight for this team, Lainey Wilt. 13 points for Wilt in the game now. What a great evening for her. She didn't miss anything from the free throw line. She's been a leader. We'll keep it right here with 36 seconds to go.
Coach, earlier in the game, you said that Cedar Cliff only gives up how many points?
23.
23. Oh, my gosh. They've given up 33 in this one, but they're still up 15.
Yeah, and I talked to Coach Wyan before the game tonight. I said, did I have that right? I said 51 a game and 23 against. He goes, that's what it is. He said, I think it's 23 or 24. I said, either way, that's pretty amazing. But he said, we're going to get tested tonight with this Altoona team. And there's Coach Flegel, and he's tested tonight very, very well with his team. And look at the calmness, right? He's teaching. He's getting ready right now for districts.
Absolutely.
And he's proud of his team here tonight. They're in this championship game. You know, I always say to people, you can't win or lose a championship game until you're in it. There are a whole lot of people that would trade places here tonight. Altoona has nothing to put their heads down about this evening. They have really represented their town well, and I have a feeling you're going to see their name come up big in districts. Coach Flegel and his team already won 2 districts in his first 4 years. So in 2019 and 2022, they had district championships.
Very proud of these Altoona girls. Each one of them gave it their all.
There's Olivia Jones ahead to Lexi Blue. Now 28 seconds left and a foul. I'm not sure I'd foul right now. I don't know what you're doing, but everybody has a different way of doing it. Iyer with her 3rd foul. And going back to the line will be Sydney Wyan, who's 2 of 2 there tonight so far. If you're going to foul someone, don't pick the best free throw shooter on the team to foul.
And Coach, she's barely hitting the rim at all.
Yeah. 75% free throw shooter on a 49% free throw shooting team. And there you go. And if they have a Achilles heel during the playoffs coming up, that 49% is going to be glaring.
Yes. That must improve. Nice cut.
And good up and in. And another coming off the screen. Just fundamentally so good is this Altoona team running without the basketball as Iyer gets her 6th point of the night.
And again, Coach, Altoona's running their stuff. They're not haphazardly scoring. They're running their stuff, and they're getting buckets.
And Iyer is up and in. Completes the play. She's got 7 on the night.
Side break.
It was a 16-point lead at the half. It's a 14-point lead right now. Altoona is outscoring Cedar Cliff here in the second half. And now you get a curtain call. Coach Wyant bringing his players out of the game, and he's going to get some new uniforms in there. Same thing for Coach Flegel. And class act, the whole crowd standing and applauding for both these teams that have really done a good job here tonight. Again, Coach Flegel team coming back here in the second half, making a game of it. Never really got much closer than 14, but you know what? Never stopped playing.
It never stopped playing. Hats off to the Altoona Lady Lions.
And that is your game, and the final score again right here tonight is 50-36. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back for our Capital Blue Cross post-game show right after this on High School Sports Live TV. The Mid Penn Championship going to Cedar Cliff on Fox 43.2.
More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Groff Tractor is your full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction and many other leading brands, serving the total sales, rentals, parts, and service needs of its customer. Students, begin your professional journey in a high-demand field with Groff Tractor. Contact us today to discover the power of our technician internship programs. Groff Tractor also offers scheduled maintenance along with 24/7 emergency service. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
The Jet Giambavo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Genesis of York, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Giambavo Hyundai of Hanover, and our newest dealership, Jack Giambavo Mazda. The Giambavo family of dealerships. Over 30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale, Giambavo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jack Giambavo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambavo.com.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
And welcome back. I just finished up the awards ceremony here for the runners-up. You have Brooklyn Barron, Abigail Hernkane, Taylor Lane, Haley McGurk, Riley Hershey, Jersey Hollowball, Isabel Noor, Jaden Kroll, Tana Banks, Lydia Bites, Milana Iyer, Megan Giles, Mira Milnick, Lainey Wilt, Aubriana Bernadelli, Kendall Cogan, Chera Cuthbert, and Samantha Harpster, Isabella Miller, Miley Noggle, Zaylin Wynn Moore, Kylie Knoll, and Grace Stratmiller getting awards for Altoona. Let's turn it over to Bob Schellenberg right now for the awards here for Cedar Cliff. So far, Lizzie Weisling, Jillian McIntyre, Ella Fry, Ava Buckwalter, Natalie Hoffman, Hope Joy. There's a great name for you for the year, Hope Joy, right?
Hope Joy, yeah.
Man, you're going good either way. Cravener getting her award here. Bryn Cravener. Kaylee Gillen Natalie Hoffman getting her award now. Championship medals. Repeat champions. There's Sampson. Had an outstanding game. Catherine Sampson. 6 points tonight. Jalen Brown. I saw a little time in there this evening. So Lexi Bowie getting hers earlier. Sydney Wyant, Taylor Ferraro. And of course, down here at the end of the line is a young lady that had a lot to say about this game tonight.
She played a tremendous game, Coach.
Olivia Jones. And Coach Scott Wyant proudly putting the awards around his players' heads for the second straight year, defending their championship from last season. Scott Wyant adds to the trophy list at Cedar Cliff for the Lady Colts there in suburban Harrisburg. Wyant, Ferraro, and Jones come out and get the championship trophy. They'll take that back to Cedar Cliff and New Cumberland. And all's right with the world right now if you're a Lady Colt. We're going to get ready here for our Capital Blue Cross post-game report. We'll take a very quick break and come back right after this.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
And welcome back to our Capital Blue Cross post-game report. Cedar Cliff, the champion of the Mid Penn for the second straight year. Very quick thought about that, Coach Smallwood.
I was very impressed with them, Coach. Honestly, this is the first time I saw them. I love their swag. I love their confidence. And I love how they pick each other up when things aren't going well.
Coach Thompson?
Well, Olivia Jones, it starts and ends with Olivia Jones, but I think this is the start of a dynasty for Cedar Cliff because she's there for 2 more years.
Well, we're going to see what happens with it, but having her around is going to make people sleep a lot at night, especially Scott Wyant. Hey, let's take a look right now at our Capital Region Insurance Agency play of the game here in this championship game tonight and see what Chad Edwards has dialed up for us this evening. And our Capital Region Insurance Agency play of the game, and here it was. A good tip. And there you have Ferraro doing what she does well. Steal basketballs and cash them in on the other end. Look at that. Just perfect play. Tips it out ahead to herself. And that goes in. That was our play of the game tonight. And our Hoppin Ford player of the game this evening may not be the biggest secret. Olivia Jones, 18 points here tonight. She was everywhere. Dished the ball off, distributed, scored, played defense, blocked shots. She did it all here this evening, Coach.
I love the way she plays. She plays with a lot of confidence. She's very physical, and she picks her spots. And like I said, Coach, they can even post her up on smaller guards, and she'll score.
Take a look. Dishes out ahead here to Ferraro, and underneath it goes. On a give and go in for another layup.
She's got a nice left hand, too.
Take a look here. And you see what she could do on defense, blocking a shot out front on the point guard. Underneath, post up. Turns around, gets in there. 18 points for Olivia Jones tonight. She's got a lot more basketball to play here for the Lady Colts. Well, that's the end of our first one here tonight. Our first Mid Penn Championship is decided. The Cedar Cliff Lady Colts defend their championship from last year. They now walk out of here as Mid Penn champion. And before we get to Trinity and State College, which is going to be an unbelievable game here tonight, we're going to take a look back at the season here and some of the highlights of this past season here on High School Sports Live TV. We've been so blessed to bring in these games, and we're going to give you a chance right now to see some of the highlights and all the games that we had in this season leading up to this championship here tonight. We'll take a break. We're back with game number 2, Trinity and State College here on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2. But right now, our highlight reel. you downtown. Reese Brown with a long tray. 55 to 41, and the freshman with 13 in this one. Big possession again. 10 points trying to get it underneath that. Here comes Rose. He's going to challenge Mid.
Right to the big guy.
How about that? Right in his face. He goes straight up. Charlie Courtney with good head and shoulders fake. Good head and shoulders fake again. Courtney's got a 3 open. He usually hits these, and there it is again. Charlie Courtney with another 3. 7 points in the game now for DeFrank. I'll tell you what, you're seeing some new zeal here this half. What a hard move, though. Again, it's Marcus Sweeney restoring order, has 8 points. Passes over top of the zone. And man, a big hit there off the hands of Lucas Green for Carlisle. A big 3. They shut down that middle, Cumberland Valley. Here's Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith up and in. It's a charge.
Charge.
Oh my goodness, player control foul, and Smith. The basket. Tell you what, this guy plays hard. I'm not talking about this guy being J.D. Hunter, his first deuce of the night. But how about that? The big guy says, hey, not only can I do rebounds and stick it back, I can also make 3s.
Nice shot.
Ooh. Oh, what a screen by Stevens. Very outside. Good job there by Cooper. Look, rattles in and out. There's Wells again. Wells up. Wells in with the left hand and a big bucket here. Thurston Wells.
And that's what you want from your big guy inside. That's what they want.
They can just
give and go.
Kicking it corner.
To the corner.
Dawkins again. He's hot. Dawkins downtown one more
time. More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jet Giambavo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Genesis of York, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Giambavo Hyundai of Hanover, and our newest dealership, Jack Giambavo Mazda. The Giambavo family of dealerships. Over 30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale, Giambavo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jack Giambavo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambavo.com.
Hey guys, this is Charlie Fortney with High School Sports Live. I'm excited to be here with my friend Dave Kerr, External Affairs with AT&T. We got a great subject we're going to talk about is how AT&T and what they do to create safety when it comes to cell phone use. Talk about that, Dave.
Sure, Charlie. It's great to be with you again. We've been here for a long time. We've talked over the years about the dangers of texting and driving, and that's still critically important. And but our customers, they're responsible just like we are as a company. And it's important for us to broaden that and talk about the dangers of not only texting and driving, but internet safety and those types of activities, just to make sure that people understand there's a lot of dangers with cell phones. We want people to buy them, don't get me wrong, but let's be responsible in their use. It creates a digital footprint, so you got to be responsible in their use, so we try to encourage that.
Talk more about connected learning from your perspective. Just educate our viewers and myself on that.
Yeah, so connected learning is our commitment, AT&T's commitment to working with the students. It's including our innovative educational work that we do with our schools across the Commonwealth, but also it's the volunteerism, it's the mentoring. If the pandemic has taught us anything, it's that students really need to be prepared for college and career readiness. So that's really our commitment to talk about that.
How about digital divide? That's another term out there. Educate our listeners, myself as well, just a little bit more from your perspective on what digital divide's all
Sure,
about.
our commitment to connected learning is even broader than that. It's working with, getting an educated workforce, those who might be displaced and such. The digital divide term is really between the haves and have-nots when it comes to internet access. So we're working hard through connected learning to bridge that gap and make sure that our communities have the access and affordability.
You have a son that came to the game with you as a 6th grader, so I'm looking forward to seeing that young man and his Palmyra teammates, hopefully coached by Pete Conrad on High School Sports Live in a couple of years.
We're looking forward to that as well, and it'll be a tough match with Lower Dauphin for sure. So it's great. Let's watch some basketball tonight, Charlie. It's
I'll
a
tell
good
you what,
game.
State College coming up against Trinity. It's going to be a tall one.
actually a 6'11" Ukrainian in the center for Trinity, coming up in a few minutes with Gary, Kirk Smallwood, and Jeff Thompson.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Charlie.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Where were you last night? Do you know how embarrassing that was for me? No. Don't deflect. Well, that wasn't passive aggressive. Listen, I just need to know that I can trust you're going to be there when I need you. Hello? Our money just hung up on me.
Not cool.
Track your spending with our personal finance tool. Just another way to have better conversations with your money from F&M Trust.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
But it's sizzling inside. We're ready for high school championship basketball. We enter season number 2 now. The regular season's behind us, and now we're ready for the Mid Penn Boys Championship here tonight as Trinity and State College get ready to lock horns right here at the Dome at Cumberland Valley. Good evening, everyone. I'm Gary Sutton. Tonight's live broadcast is made possible by our premier sponsor, the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with me here tonight, and this is going to be a good one, guys. We've been looking forward to this one all season long, and these two hooking up. Trinity out of the Capital Division. On the other side, out of the big-time Commonwealth Division, is State College. Their second time in this. They won back in 2017-18, and Trinity won back in 2018-19, and both these teams coming in with 20-2 records tonight, and they are both sporting some quality teams. And when you start with Trinity, we've already seen Owen Slager a couple times this season. He is a sophomore to be watched, Jeff Thompson.
Well, he's a dynamic offensive weapon for the Shamrocks. He averages 20 points per game. He's very quick, big first step, and he's got good hops. He's accurate from all the way past 3, and he'll drive with his right or left and finish above the rim. But he's got some help from a big front line. Mike Bednoston at 6'10", Adelphi Cisse at 6'7", and Trey Wyant can shoot it up at 6'4".
They love to play a 1-3-1 zone, and they've got big wingspans out there, as we talked about. On the other side, a name that may be more familiar to you from the Penn State head coaching job with Micah Shrewsbury, but his son Braden Shrewsbury comes in this game with some gaudy credentials, and he's heading to play for Dad next year, but not just yet, right, Coach?
He didn't pack his bags yet. Braden Shrewsbury is averaging 17 points a game. He shoots it very well from the 3, and he's the guy who makes his team go. He passes the ball very well this year. He's rebounded better than last year. I think he's going to have a big night tonight.
Guys, I got to tell you something. What's impressive about this State College team, they have 185 out of 510 from the three-point line this year. They've made more threes than they have free throws. They're 182 out of 232. They're 78.4% as a team, 36% of the team, which is unheard of from threes. And Trinity, on the other side, averaging 72 points a game to only 60 for State College. Something's got to give here tonight. We're getting ready for a great championship game. You're going to love it. And it's all right here on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2. Right back with it all right after this.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Groff Tractor is your full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction and many other leading brands, serving the total sales, rentals, parts, and service needs of its customer. Students, begin your professional journey in a high-demand field with Groff Tractor. Contact us today to discover the power of our technician internship programs. Groff Tractor also offers scheduled maintenance along with 24/7 emergency service. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
The Jet Giambavo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Genesis of York, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Giambavo Hyundai of Hanover, and our newest dealership, Jack Giambavo Mazda. The Giambavo family of dealerships. Over 30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale. Giambavo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jack Giambavo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambavo.com.
And welcome back to the Dome at Cumberland Valley. Your starting lineups tonight, first of all, for the Trinity Shamrocks, 20-2 out of the Capital Division, the champions there. You see Cooper Manley only averaging half a point a game, but he plays great defense. Owen Schlegel at 20.6, Trey Wyan 8.3, Adelphi Cisse 11, and also Mike Bednostin at 11 points a game. On the other side, for State College, you see Johnny Uri starting at 1.9. Braden Shrewsbury at 17.5 a game. Lake Black at 5.4. Ryan Perks 11.9. And Isaac Dye 13.7. Kevin McKenna will see a lot of time tonight too at 4.5 points a game. Your officials for tonight's game: Craig Bradley, Brent Lawson, and Bob Butts. Your coaches: Brian Shawley, 5th year, 51 and 56, 2019-2022 District 6A champion. And on the other side, Larry Kostelak Jr., his 39th year, over 750 wins, 18 conference championships, 18 district championships, 2 state championships, 4 state runner-up in 2001 and 2003, and 14 Mid Penn titles. There's some gaudy numbers there for Larry Kostelak Jr. When you say Trinity, he goes in the same sentence.
Larry has had a stellar career in the Mid Penn. You know, he's been a colleague of mine forever, and he does a very good job with his group of kids.
And I like what Coach Shally has done with this team here from State College. Remember the team they brought in here back in 2017-18? They were a tough crowd.
They were tough.
So they are being introduced right now here at the Dome by Bob Schellenberg, the voice of the Mid Penn Championship, also the voice of the PAIA for a lot of years in basketball. Shrewsbury, Perks, and Dye, by the way, scored 64.2% of their total points at 60.7 points a game. Again, we're going to see a lot of numbers. They're going to try to offset each other tonight. We'll see what numbers seek themselves. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back on High School Sports Live TV.
Groff Tractor is your full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction and many other leading brands, serving the total sales, rentals, parts, and service needs of its customer. Students, begin your professional journey in a high-demand field with Groff Tractor. Contact us today to discover the power of our technician internship programs. Groff Tractor also offers scheduled maintenance along with 24/7 emergency service. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
You may recycle your electronics, appliances, and mercury thermostats at the Dauphin County Recycling Center.
In addition to 8 local drop-off sites for recyclable materials.
Recycling matters in Dauphin County.
Since 2001, Dauphin County has recycled over 10,000 tons of electronics.
And 1.6 million tons of recyclables like cardboard and plastics.
Keep up the great work.
Bring it on!
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
And welcome back to the Dome on Cumberland Valley High School for the Mid Penn Boys Championship. State College at 20-2, the champions of the Commonwealth Conference. On the other side, Trinity, the champions of the Capital Division or Capital Conference in the Mid Penn. Both 20-2 coming to this game tonight. Again, we mentioned Trinity averages 72.9 points a game. On the other side, State College 60.7 points a game. One of the numbers we'll look at tonight, too, Trinity gets 13.6 turnovers, 10.8 turnovers. It kind of averages out on the ratio there a little bit. Trinity scores a few more points and take a few more turnovers with it. But Jeff Thompson's got a story very quickly here. They have Rudy on the front of their uniforms, does State College. Jeff, what's the story on that?
Well, that's in honor of Rudy Burris, a longtime teacher and coach. I'm sure he's watching this game right now. And after State College wins, they all come over and say hi to him on the closed circuit TV. It's quite a story, actually.
Well, we're getting ready to get this underway. You look at Trinity, 6'10", 6'5", 6'7", 6'5". 6'1" is their smallest guy on the floor. That's Cooper Manley.
And very talented, Coach. Very talented team.
On the other side, you've got a State College team that can shoot the basketball, and it's controlled here by Trinity. Schlager with the basketball.
Schlager, he's the guy that starts the attack.
See a lot of motion here from Trinity right out of the gate against the man-to-man. Schlager dishes it off to Bednoston, who puts it away for two. Bednoston at 6'10". Great pass inside there by Schlager.
And that's one of the things that was asked of Schlager, is to increase his playmaking. And he's done that.
And there you go. The threes are going to yield up that kind of shooting, and into the seam steps one, Mr. Shrewsbury with his opening three.
Braden Shrewsbury is one of the better shooters in our state.
That was out about 23 feet that time, and he never even doubted himself. Braden Shrewsbury, whose dad, Micah Shrewsbury, the head coach of Penn State, who's playing some pretty good basketball right now. There's Cisse. Cisse and Bednoston. There's Cisse, nice move. We saw Cisse a couple weeks ago, and he looked a lot more aggressive.
Cisse with the nice catch and finish over his left shoulder.
You know, the 1-3-1 zone tonight, if you're Larry Kostelak, you may have to bring it out further against this team. They shoot so far out, and they shoot so confidently with the three.
Right. That was a nice trap down there on the baseline. They reversed it.
They're ready to shoot it right away. Good rebound inside. Kevin McKenna And then again, it's Shrewsbury, and Shrewsbury shows you out of the gate why he is a Division I player. 6 points in the game, all 6 so far for State College.
Shrewsbury gets 17 points a game, and he's the guy that makes them go.
Shrewsbury, a 6'2" guard.
Shoots a beautiful ball, Coach.
He really does. Schlager here, a sophomore who plays far beyond his sophomore years. Here's a guy who can shoot the 3 too. Wyan misses this one. Rebounded by McKenna. Stolen back by Bednoston. And Schlager will reset. There's Schlager.
Was partially blocked.
And not a good shot by Schlager. Pretty good piece of defense by Ryan Perks.
It was good defense. Trinity, again, is in that big 1-3-1.
What Trinity will do a lot of times, if you can step into the seam against, they'll start to come out and play you like straight out at a man, where they try to take away the seam on you.
They're doing a good job with their hands, keeping them extended.
Because of the size, they extend, and they got Shrewsbury open in the corner for a moment. Inside it goes, McKenna up, McKenna in. Nice job of dishing inside and getting the ball where they needed to get it for the easy score.
McKenna averages 5 points a game. He's a senior. He's 6'7".
Give credit to Lake Black on that dish. Little pick and roll out top. Going inside to Bednoston. Over the back goes McKenna.
That was nice high-low action by Trinity.
McKenna got caught in behind. We talked about it in the girls' game. You have to come straight over the top there. You can't get any help side on that.
Right.
Take a look right here. There's the invert. Trey Wyan.
Way to sit down in there.
Inside it goes to Bednoston, and it could be a second foul on McKenna. That's big. They don't have a lot of size past McKenna. Dylan Davis is next guy at 6'4", and then Luke Tobick at 6'3". So right away, you're going to get someone in the game here. It's going to be Furmanek at 6'4", comes in to replace McKenna, and he's going to sit down.
McKenna would work out a lot better if he would play him from the baseline side, because his help's coming to the middle.
And inbounds, good defense there. Taken by Lake Black. Ahead it goes. Shrewsbury's open. Look out.
They're going to have 2 people around him every time he touches it.
You can't go over as far as you might help tonight away from him. So he's going to occupy a good part of that 1-3-1 zone. There's Black. Black handling the basketball pretty well. From the corner it goes. Not going to go off the hands of Isaac Dye, who has 61 threes on the year.
Good ball reversal by Trinity.
He's actually got more threes than Shrewsbury does, who has 58. There's Schlager. Schlager up, blocked again by Shrewsbury. Schlager caught. Schlager dishes it back out to Cisse. Cisse pulls up. Cisse with a shot. Not going to go. Bednoston tips it. Take it away. Here comes Shrewsbury.
This could be trouble.
Shrewsbury against Wyan. Shrewsbury up and in. Boy, Shrewsbury is some kind of player.
He's really, really improved from last season.
8 points in the game by Shrewsbury. Coming out of the gate here, his team leads at 10-4 in the opening going. Bednoston, long 3 off the iron, not going to go, and a foul will be called against Cooper Manley. That'll be his first. And I'm not sure Larry Koslak wants that 3 being taken by Bednoston that quickly.
No, he kind of rushed it.
Here's their super freshman, Reese Brown, into the game. He averages 9.4 off the bench.
Reese is very, very flexible. He can do a lot of things. He can get to the basket and he can shoot.
Brown in for Manley. So far for Trinity, nothing out of 3 from three-point line. 2 out of 4 for State College. State College shoots it at 36%. There's another one. Oh, my goodness. What a clinic we're seeing here so far. 3 threes in the first quarter. 11 points for Braden Shrewsbury. He had 32 in the semifinals the other night. He's on his way to that kind of game again at the moment.
And, Coach, that's a great, great matchup with Shrewsbury and Schlager.
Boy, if you're Penn State, you're licking your chops for next season. If you're Dad, you're licking them even more. And there's Schlager finally answering.
Schlager said, hey, I can do that too.
Schlager has showed us some big games. The last one out, he had 31 that we saw a few weeks ago.
Looks like Trinity's trapping up and down.
7-2 run right now. Missed shot. So far, Dye has not been able to find the 3. He's missed all his 3s. Shrewsbury's made all his. Good piece of defense here by Furmanek on Schlager. Schlager with a 3. Schlager answers the bell. Owen Schlager with a 3. He's got 5. Trinity fights back to 13-10.
Schlager's working up a sweat. starting to get his feet under him.
Shrewsbury again. Look out. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing it raining here. It's raining threes. 14 points in the first quarter here for Shrewsbury. We still have 2.5 to play.
And Coach's ball looks so nice in the air. Protection.
Slager going to the basket. Slager going up hard. Can't get it, but Nostin tips it around. Taken back by State College. Stolen back here by Trey Wyan. Wyan ahead to Slager. Slager lets it go. Slager misses. Bednostin fights. Bednostin up. Bednostin fouled. Furmanek will be called for the foul. Finn Furmanek with his first. Bednostin to the line.
Furmanek's got to do a better job of boxing out why the ball's in the air.
There's Wyan with a good steal. Then Wyan gets it ahead here to Slager. Slager takes the three. Not going to go. Bednostin goes up, gets away, and then fouled underneath. And Bednostin goes to the free throw line.
Bednostin, a Division I recruit.
(16-11) here in the early going. Bednostin up and good. Bednostin on the season, a 53% free throw shooter.
Yeah, he's doing a very, very good job.
So 16-12 as Trinity goes to a little different look now. They're going to go back to a man, looks like a 3-2.
3-2.
They're trying to stop Shrewsbury, and he is unstoppable right now. His fifth three here of the first quarter. He's got 17 points.
The question is he going to hit the rim at all tonight?
Hasn't hit it once so far.
He's getting good looks, and he's knocking it down.
Reese Brown rattles it out, pulled down by Furmanek. Here's Shrewsbury again. You've got to meet him at 23 feet. He's going to let it go on you.
That's right, and they're running stuff to get him open.
Trinity right now chasing with that 3-2. Trying to meet him and anywhere he's out there. And all of a sudden the other guy starts to light it up a little bit. That's Dye. Dye with his 62nd three of the year.
And State College, that's what they do. Those kids have the green light that when the ball gets to their hands, if nobody's guarding them, it's a three ball.
22-12. Trinity's not playing that bad, but they're getting rained on. Reese Brown lets it go. That's not the shot. Cisse gets it. Cisse's going to go up. Cisse very aggressive. Up, just off the iron. Yanked down again by Jack Morris. Shrewsbury was 17 points in the first quarter. 6 threes for this team. You wonder how they had 185 for the season? Look out. There's another one. It answers again. The three from the other side, and yet another town heard from. This is Ryan Perks.
Ryan Perks is the second leading scorer on this ball club.
Ryan Perks with 34 threes on the season.
Offensive foul
on Cisse. Cisse will pick up the offensive foul on the screen. And I'll tell you what, if you're Larry Kozlak, you're wondering what hit you here in the first quarter. He's going to get Emil Way in there for Brown, who took 2 shots. 15.2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 25-12, and it doesn't feel like 25-12. Larry Kostelak shaking his head saying, oh my goodness, I haven't seen anything like this all year.
Yeah, Braden Shrewsbury is putting on a show.
He's got the basketball, 10 seconds to go.
Looks like Trinity's in a man-to-man now.
1-4 flat, he's going to come off here looking to pull up, and there it is. Just for a moment he had it. Shrewsbury loses it. Schlegel lets it go, not going to go. End of the first quarter, 25-12. State College leads it. This is the boys' Mid Penn Championship game on Fox 43.2. Advanced Hoops is offering a spring play and train program for kids 4th grade and older. A special AAU prep league for kids that can't play AAU but still want to play and get out to at least one tourney is available as well. Go to www.advancedhoops.com to see all the classes. Shooting with Charlie, post with Duke. You name it, Advanced Hoops has it. To find out more, go to www.advancedhoops.com. High School Sports Live is a proud partner of Raw Sports. Go to Raw Sports Films to access the YouTube channel. Get the latest on Big Star's latest superstar content. Do you want to be a part of the game? Become a Mid Penn basketball official. Basketball officiating is a great way to remain connected to basketball and earn extra money in the process. Officiate around your schedule. Basketball games are available year-round, and officials are needed to support the game. You'll be trained on all the aspects of officiating, including rules knowledge and court mechanics by experienced officials. Go to cpboa.org or use the QR code on your screen to become an official today. How about that first quarter, Jeff Thompson?
Well, Braden Shrewsbury's taken 6 shots. He has 17 points. And the problem is, if you concentrate on him, Dye and company will hit their threes, too.
They had 7 threes in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. And looking at number 8 right here. And there it is. I'm telling you what, this is a clinic. You're watching a team right here that is playing on another level. Isaac Dye with his second 3. He's got 6 in the game. 28-12. We got some stats in the first quarter, Coach.
In the first quarter, State College was 2 for 2 from 2 points. Trinity was 2 for 8. State College 7 for 10 from 3. Trinity's 2 for 7. Free throws, State College 0 for 0. Trinity 2 for 2. Rebounding 6 State College, 5 Trinity. Turnovers, 3 State College, Trinity 2 points. 25 for State College and 12 for the Rocks.
They shoot 36% for the 3 all year long. They're way over that so far in this game.
These guys are playing a great game. They're moving the ball and they're trusting one another.
And they look for the 3. I mean, they're ready to shoot it every time. Lake Black doesn't go. He
I'll
says,
take.
I'll take it inside. Lake Black goes in for a rare deuce for this team.
Lake Black gives them 5.5 points a game.
And I'll tell you what, they play some mean man-to-man as well. They are up in face, especially on Slager, who's had a tough time of it so far. Shrewsbury's on Slager. That's a good matchup. Bednasa with a turnaround. Nothing going. Rebound yanked down by Isaac Dye.
I'm pretty sure that's not the shot that Coach Kostelak wanted.
They're not able to get in and impose their will right now as the ball is bounced, I think, off the leg of Shrewsbury. Let's wait and see. I don't think the officials saw it that way. Back into the game now comes McKenna, carrying 2 fouls, and sitting down will be a guy who did a pretty good job in there, Finn Fermanek. And then thrown away, a rare mistake here by State College so far.
They've got to settle down. Let guys get in their spots.
30-12. We did not expect this tonight.
I'm shocked, and so is the crowd.
Yep, they are. And the Trinity fans have not had a lot to cheer about so far. There's Trey Wine, who can shoot the 3 pretty well himself, but doing a little quicker than he wanted to.
Yeah, he kind of rushed it.
The man-to-man defense so far has been outstanding. Bednasta gets up almost offensive goaltending, doesn't have it, gets a rebound. Rare miss there.
That's a big-time move by Braden Shrewsbury.
Bednaston. Emil Way in there now. Schlager up strong, gets a foul. I think he's going to get it against McKenna. If it is, it's his third foul.
Slager is ready to take control of this game. I think he's ready to take control of his offense. He's getting ready to incite his defensive ball club to get some deflections, to get some steals, to hit the boards, but only give him 1 shot.
So Slager is at the free throw line, and on the season, a 77% free throw shooter. First shot up and good. And he can get it going in a hurry, too. He had 26 in the first half in the last game we did 2 weeks ago.
Left-hand sophomore.
Got 6 points tonight. Some new numbers in the game now. Ryan Perks back in.
Ryan Perks is the 3rd leading scorer on this ball club.
Slager missed the second shot. Cisse with a rebound, though. Slager directs the traffic here for Trinity.
Nice pass, nice
travel. Yep, Bednaston walk. Shuffle his feet. So another turnover here against the Shamrocks.
Coach, in that situation, you may want to let your post guy sit down first. Show your hands, show your numbers before he gets the ball.
Great point. We always like to have the post guy get in there. You want to be a little late on offense with the post guy, never early. Even though Bednaston handles it pretty well. 17-3 run right now for this State College team. Another 3, this time a miss. You're almost surprised when they miss the 3. That's how good they are.
Yes, it looks good in the air.
Emil Way off to Schlager. Cisse. Here comes Schlager again. And Schlager doing a lot of shooting, and he'll get a foul called against Jamar Uri, who's now in the game. Uri in there. Schlager's a lot of herky-jerky. We talked about like a boxer. In and out, constantly jabbing at you. No shots, the ball be brought on underneath by Schlager.
Trinity in a box set. And their baseline out of bounds.
You know, they're not getting good touches inside. They're really not. Everything is challenged. Here's Wyan again. Needs to hit a three here somewhere on the line. He hasn't been able to do it so far. Quick outbreak there. Blake Black has it. He pulls
Very
things
good
back.
decision. Good decision by Black.
Black does not look like your prototype point guard, does he?
No, he doesn't. One of the things about him, Coach, he understands who he's playing with and who should get what shot.
Well, and this guy is a guy you want to find for three often. Look at this. Another one. This one missing. This one at the top of the key. I think only a second miss of the night from three. Eight out of 13 tonight for the three-point line at State College. That's outstanding. Here goes Schlager. And Schlager is going to try to force the play here a little bit. Again, drawing the foul from Uri. And this time he'll go to the line for two more. So Schlager is going to make you play him. That's what his book is. His MO is, I'm going to make you come and have to play him. If you can't do it, you're in trouble.
And one of the good things about what he's doing, State College has 16 fouls.
A little surprised here. I thought it was on the shot. They're saying no, it was before the shot. Cisse will check out. And back in for him will be Reese Brown. A little smaller here with Cisse out of there. You cannot play with the ball with this State College team. They are very good defensively.
State College is doing a real good job out of their man-to-man, and they seem to be controlling the big guys pretty good.
Schlager being guarded, and again, tough pass there by Cooper Manley off Schlager's hands. So it's going a little too quick.
He took his eyes off the coach, and he's got to catch it with two hands, not one.
5 turnovers on Trinity so far in this game. Things have slowed down a little here in the second quarter after that bombastic first quarter here by the Little Lions.
State College is showing a lot of patience.
Shrewsbury kisses it off. Another three look, another score. This team thinks three mentality, and this time it's Uri burying a three.
It's always good to bring shooters off the bench. Uri stepped into that thing and said, thank you, Shrewsbury, I'm knocking it down.
Uri only averages 2 points a game. He just got 3. Taken away there again, a mistake by Emil Way.
Isaac Dye with the steal.
And no 3 here. And it's going to be a walk call. And by the way, yes, he did make another 3, but it didn't count. Shrewsbury, that is.
Trinity's got to be a little more active offensively. They're down 20 with 3:21 left to go.
Trinity. And the man-to-man defense has really forced Trinity out of their game. It's suffocating. They're really playing it very well. Larry Kostelak really frustrated right now on the side. He's not seen his team play like this.
Coach Shally is doing a good job running his kids in and out, and they all know what to do.
They really do. Ryan Perks back in there again. They're all coming off screens looking for threes like this. This one's going to miss. Tap back out by Ben Nostin, controlled by State College. Off it goes. See him setting it. The feet are always going in at that three-point line. They practice this. This is not by accident, ladies and gentlemen.
Got to be what they call shot ready.
Trinity with 1 point so far this quarter. Amazing. Team that averages 72 a game, having a tough time tonight of it so far.
Nice play.
Good job underneath. Then the reverse layup. Just good basketball as Ryan Perks has his 5th point of the night. Wonderful pass by Shrewsbury.
Ryan Perks gets 12 points a game.
35-13 here, controlled by the Lions. And again, you're going to have Ben Nostin going in. But the kind of shots Ben Nostin's getting are tough shots right now as the foul is called against Isaac Dye, his first. It'll be the team 7th now against the Little Lions.
But Nostin's got to show his presence right now is when they need him.
Shot is up and no good by Ben Nostin. Only a 53% free throw shooter. We talked about that. Trinity shoots 69% for the free throw line. Fairly acceptable. Ben Nostin 1 of 3 so far tonight. And it's going to be a step in here by Manley. And so that one will not count.
Trinity's a little frustrated right now, Coach. They're making mental errors. And they've got to settle down and one bucket at a time to get back in this ball game.
Yeah, they're really out of sorts here so far. 35-13, a 22-point lead here by State College. Another 3 look, another 3 down. And this one from Ryan Perks, his second three of the evening. He's got 7 points here in the first half.
Very impressed with how these guys shoot that basketball.
When you've got 3 guys standing on the perimeter, and sometimes 4, that can make the 3, you're in trouble. And you're going to get a foul called here. Looked like a lot of ball, but the foul called on Ryan Perks. It'll be his first. Should be the team 9th. 2-shot shooting foul here as Reese Brown will go to the line. The freshman tonight. He's not been to the line yet, obviously. Averages 9.4 points a game off the bench.
He's had a very, very solid freshman year.
Trinity has 1 point this quarter. 13-1 is the score this quarter so far. 38-25 is the 38-13 is the lead. Second shot also missed. Nothing going Trinity's way at all right now. Here's Shrewsbury with the basketball. 2 minutes left in the first half. We'll have our Jack Giambalvo halftime report coming up at halftime.
Trinity's in their uncustomary man-to-man. Good look down low.
Lake Black pulls it back out. This guy makes good decisions.
He's a very good player. Very smart.
Trinity 3 out of 8, by the way, from the line. And they're going to get a walk call. It's exactly right. He just shuffled his feet.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of walk calls that make you old and gray as a coach, when you just kind of have a mindless one.
Especially after you go over all those jump to the pass drills.
Exactly right. 6 turnover now for State College here in the first half.
And Nostin's posting hard. He gets it, and he's fouled.
But Nostin is getting pounded inside. He got the shot, but he was pounded on the play.
Very smart action by Trinity. Get the ball to the corner, then throw it into your big guy on the block.
Ben Nostin, as we said, 53% free throw shooter tonight so far. Ben Nostin only 1 of 3. And make that 1 of 4 now as Trinity just having a nightmare second quarter. Checking back in is Furmanek. Out.
Who would have ever thought, Coach? First half down 25.
Nope, wouldn't have thought that at all. You could have gotten a lot of money in this one from me. So second shot also missed by Bednas. It has been a horror film offensively for the Shamrocks in the first half. 1:21 to go here in half. 35-13. State College in command. Boy, I'll tell you what, Lake Black runs the show. There's Shrewsbury again. Misses. Back out it comes. Pull up and in. They just do it everywhere you look. And a nice little touch by Ryan Perks, who steps inside for a rare 2. Perks now with 10 points here in the first half himself.
Trinity's got to do a better job of fighting through those screens.
Well, Slager's not
I've seen some of those guys run up to the screen and stop. You can't do that. You got to keep playing.
8 points for Schlager here in the first half. 40-16, 42 seconds to go. Shrewsbury with the basketball. Shrewsbury sees a seam. Going to pull it back out. Every time they get it, they are just spotting up for threes. You can see them. That's their whole mentality.
Coach Charlie wants him to pull it out.
Another 3. I'll tell you what, this guy is unbelievable.
Yes, he is.
Isaac Day.
He said, how's that, Coach?
3 threes in the first half. He's got 9 on the season. He's got 64, ladies and gentlemen. Schlager going up. Schlager with the right hand. Can't get it. Bednastin gets it. Puts it back home.
Bednastin with a nice play. Looks like this may be the last shot of the half.
Who do you think will take it?
Shrewsbury.
Shrewsbury lets it go. Why not? No. Off the glass. Halftime. 43-18. State College leads it here at the half, and they have done it. Raining down threes. We'll take a break. We've got our Jack Giambalvo halftime report coming up. Our AT&T first half highlights and our Capital Blue Cross halftime stats straight ahead on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2. You downtown. Reese Brown with a long tray. 55-41, and the freshman with 13 in this one. Big possession again. 10 points trying to get it underneath that. Here comes Rose. He's going to challenge Bednastin.
Right to the big guy.
How about that? Right in his face. He goes straight up. Charlie Porter with good head and shoulders fake. Good head and shoulders fake again. Courtney's got a 3 open. He usually hits these, and there it is again. Charlie Courtney with another 3. 7 points in the game now for Dupre. I'll tell you what, you're seeing some new zeal here this half. What a hard move, though. Again, it's Marcus Sweeney restoring order, has 8 points. Passes over the top of the zone. And man, a big hit there off the hands of Lucas Green for Carlisle. A big three. They shut down that middle, Cumberland Valley. Here's Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith.
Way to go in there.
It's charged.
It's charged.
Oh my goodness. Player control foul and Smith. The basket. Tell you what, this guy plays hard. And I'm talking about this guy being J.D. Hunter, his first deuce of the night. But how about that? The big guy says, hey, not only can I do rebounds and stick them back, I can also make threes.
Nice shot.
Ooh. Oh, what a screen by Stevens. Ooh. Very outside. Good job there by Cooper. Look, rattles in and out. There's Wells again. Wells up. Wells in with the left hand and a big bucket here. Thurston Wells.
And that's what you want from your big guy inside. That's what they want.
They just took
give
away
and go.
the cut. Kicking it corner.
To the corner.
Dawkins again. He's hot. Dawkins downtown one more time.
Where were you last night? Do you know how embarrassing that was for me? No. Don't deflect. Well, that wasn't passive aggressive. Listen, I just need to know that I can trust you're gonna be there when I need you. Hello? Our money just hung up on me.
Not cool.
Track your spending with our personal finance tool. Just another way to have better conversations with your money. From F&M Trust.
Groff Tractor is your full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction and many other leading brands, serving the total sales, rentals, parts, and service needs of its customer. Students, begin your professional journey in a high-demand field with Groff Tractor. Contact us today to discover the power of our technician internship programs. Groff Tractor also offers scheduled maintenance along with 24/7 emergency service. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal. To go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs. And to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
We wake up with the sun. We live in a place we're proud to call home. For us, it's knowing that those we help are neighbors, friends, family. As the leader in providing the best orthopedic care for our community, we come together to do our part.
Welcome back to Cumberland Valley for our Jack Giambalvo halftime report. 43-18 here at the half in a game we thought would be very, very close by a team that's averaging 60 points a game against a team that's averaging 72.5 a game, and it didn't go like that. This has been an unbelievable show tonight of three-point shooting. I've never seen anything like this in high school before.
In the first quarter, Braden Shrewsbury just went off. I mean, he made almost everything. Then he got joined by Ryan Perks, Isaac Dye. They start hitting threes, and the good thing I'm noticing is they're shot ready. They're getting the ball right on point, and these guys are just stepping into it and knocking them down with confidence.
They've got so many out there along the perimeter, Jeff Thompson, that it's hard to pick one. Second quarter, for example, Shrewsbury scored 17 in the first quarter. He didn't score in the second quarter, but the other guys went off there. When you got Dye out there and you got Perks, they're all ready to spot up when he's being guarded.
Well, they put Emil Way in, and he did a pretty nice job. You know, I credit the start at the beginning. Braden Shrewsbury has his college coach in the stands watching him, who happens to also be his father. And he put on a show for his father, didn't he?
Did he ever? And Dad say, I'm glad I recruited the kid. I'm also glad he's in my family and he's my son. Let's take a look at our AT&T first half highlights. And I'll tell you what, to say it rained down threes here at the Dome tonight might be the understatement of this basketball season. And let's take a look at them right now. Here's Brady Shrewsbury inside. This is for a rare 2.
He had several assists in the first half.
He did. Now here's Dye. Top of the key. Dye has kind of an interesting looking shot. Kind of unfolds it. There's a guy. Oh, Slager. He'll be playing hard throughout the game. There's Dye again. You see him kind of ducks his head behind the shot there a little bit. It's different.
He has very little movement on it, though.
Look what they do. They go to the middle. They pass the court. You got guys spotting up in 4 different places out there ready to knock it down all over the place.
And Coach, what I'm impressed with is the pass for the shot.
Yep. Always pinpoint, always on target. There you have it again from the far corner. And that was a different guy. That was Yuri, who doesn't shoot that often. There's Shrewsbury again. I mean, you're picking your poison if you're pretty. Bednarski fighting inside, getting some hard points in there. Here's Schlager, touching off of Bednarski. That was the opening point of the game. Cisse with a nice, this was early. Cisse up and in, but they didn't get a lot of that in the first half, did Trinity.
In the second quarter, Cisse wasn't in much.
Take a look at the halftime stats. Ladies and gentlemen, 11 of 19 from the three-point line. That's ridiculous.
Oh,
they shoot 36% for the season, which is pretty good. Look at Trinity, 3 out of 10. So you take a look at that times 3, and you got a 24-point difference right there alone. Not to mention the other stats there so far. Trinity's being out-rebounded. You wouldn't have thought that tonight either.
Not at all. The turnovers are close, 6 for State College and 7 for Trinity.
State College hasn't gotten close enough to take a free throw. But Trinity's only 3 of 10 for the free throw line. That's a number you're going to want to see improve in the second half. Look, 3 out of 15 from 2s, 5 of 6 for State College. So when they do go in and take a 2, they're just about perfect.
Well, they were pressing. They shot 24% overall from the field and 30% from the foul line. That hasn't happened all year.
One of the best starts we've seen all season long. In fact, the best start and the best 3 shooting we've seen in a long time. 11 threes in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get ready to start the second half. Who knows what's going to come on? Trinity's going to come out. You know, Larry Koslak Jr.'s team will never quit. But on the other side, this State College team and Coach Pat Shalley, they may have some more things in store for Trinity here in the second half. Let's see what unfolds. It is the Mid Penn Boys Championship, and it's all right here on Fox 43.2.
You may recycle your electronics, appliances, and mercury thermostats at the Dauphin County Recycling Center.
In addition to 8 local drop-off sites for recyclable materials.
Recycling matters in Dauphin County.
Since 2001, Dauphin County has recycled over 10,000 tons of electronics.
And 1.6 million tons of recyclables like cardboard and plastics.
Keep up the great work.
Bring it on!
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Welcome back to the Dome here at Cumberland Valley High School. This is High School Sports Live presentation of the Mid Penn Boys Championship right here on Fox 43.2. And the first half was all State College. And Trinity will have the basketball to start the second half. Let's see what Larry Koslak manages to do with his team here, as they were really rained down on and didn't play very well in the first half the way we've seen them play throughout the course of this season.
State College comes out in their man-to-man. The first play, Trinity goes to the block.
They continue to work Bednarski, and again with 3 fouls with McKenna, Bednarski could have his way inside, and that's exactly what they're doing. Bednarski with the opening deuce.
Nice post move.
Bednarski with 9 points here in the basketball game. Shrewsbury led all scorers in the first half with 17. And there's Cisse, and that's what you want to see if you're Larry Koslak starting the second half. Cisse with his second bucket of the game.
Those are the kind of plays you're going to need to get back in this thing.
If you wondered if they have any moxie, oh yeah. 39 years coaching, over 750 wins, and there's McKenna missing. Bednarski in front of him, and now you're going to get a foul called, I think, on Emil Way.
McKenna, he's doing a very, very good job on the boards. He's fighting both big men and got the rebound and got fouled.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. Look at McKenna. He looks like kind of a football player kind of build. He's up in the area where they play a little football now and then, don't they?
Yes, they do.
There he is again, Mr. 3. Look at that. Did not score in the second quarter. Give credit to Emil Way. He did a good job on Shrewsbury in the second quarter, but he's itching, you can tell. But, you know, he seems comfortable. If he's not scoring, he seems comfortable dishing it off, setting people up. That's the mark of a great player.
They're playing with very nice pace in the half court.
Shrewsbury pulls up. Oh, my goodness. The way he started the game, he's got 20.
Shrewsbury may be the best player in the Mid Penn Conference.
That's
every division.
6-3 of the night, Coach.
He's playing well, playing very well.
Right now, if you're Trinity, just one possession at a time. You want to make every possession count for points. That was a really kind of not a real good pass by Wyan. He knows that. He went over and kind of apologized to Bednasi and said, I didn't get my knees bent or anything.
Looks like he had the lob hand open as opposed to a bounce pass.
Larry Kossak marching the sidelines. He's got the famous towel over his shoulder now. Here's Schlager. Schlager tried to do a lot of it himself the first half, and he needs to involve the other players right here.
What a great matchup.
Tough shot there by Schlager. Bednasi can't get it. Cisse will pick it off. Oh, another bad entry there. It's Emil Way trying to pass it inside to Bednasi and not close. Shrewsbury playing Penn State next year for his dad. Boy, what an addition he'll be with that shooting. Kicks it back out. He's got another 3 look in the corner. Yes, it is. It's like a layup for Isaac Dye, who has his 4th 3 of the night. He's got 12 in the game.
Coach, I don't know where Isaac Dye is going to be playing next year. But I tell you what, he's going to be helping this team with those 3 balls.
He's going to be playing right back here at State College again because he's only a junior.
Oh, my gosh.
There's Emil Way missing. Yanked down by Ryan Perks. Ryan Perks, one of those seniors who shoots the 3 for this team. Dye's wide open in the corner again, and Perks was going to throw it to him. He got it knocked away.
For you young kids out there, please throw those passes with 2 hands. A lot of times these guys throw those one-hand passes, man. You can't bring it back.
Please do it because Coach Smallwood's getting old and gray when you don't. And I lost mine a long time ago on that one. Again. Oh, my goodness. 23 points. 7-3 of the night.
Boy, is he shooting it.
And that one came off a screen, and he showed you can shoot it off the tight screen. He can shoot it when he's open. He can shoot a step into the seam.
Hands ready.
He can shoot it when he's open. He can shoot a step into the seam.
Hands ready. Foot down.
They think 3. I mean, that's, when you think about that, the mentality is we're shooting 3. You watch them along the perimeter here getting the 3 tonight.
Nice pass.
Good job getting it inside. And they're finding Bednasi now regularly. Bednasi with 11 points in the game.
Trinity's down 28.
Now take a look. McKenna might be the only non-3 shooter on the perimeter right now.
Oh, nice flex cut.
Underneath, and a great back screen, and inside goes number 25 again, Isaac Dye. His first 2 of the night. He actually got close to the basket. He's got 14 points to Dye.
State College, their offense is like a machine.
Now that 3 was taken, falling away. Back up by Cisse, back up again by Schlager, and Schlager finally gets the tap in. Hard work to get points right now. 10 points by Schlager in the game.
Lake Black runs the offense.
Now they're starting to drive to the basket. They know what to do in there too, as it's Ryan Perks taking his turn. And Ryan Perks now with 12 points in the contest.
And Coach, you know, it doesn't look good when you start giving up straight line drives.
And those aren't the shots you want taken right now by Emil Way. A little behind the back. How's that for maybe the play of the night right there? But I don't know.
Schlager with the behind the back.
He gets the assist to Bednasi. Bednasi scoring regularly now. He's got 13, but he is the beneficiary of some pretty good passes. I like this guy, Lake Black. Now watch. What a different way to Shrewsbury.
That was bad body language by both guys. Again, if you want the back door, you show your ball side hand, then you show your paint hand, and that's when you usually get it.
Boy, I like Brian Shalley's team here. Let's get down to Jeff Thompson right now. Jeff?
Well, that three-point shot by Braden Shrewsbury put them up 30 points. And as far as I can tell, it's the mercy rule right now. They've just mercy ruled Trinity.
Yeah, they have 2:45 to go and just counting. The clock is moving. 56-28. Good point, Jeff. Did not think we'd see this in a championship game.
I didn't see this coming. I really like how they put Shrewsbury at the point. Everybody on the team screens for him. He knows when he's open. He knows when he's not.
There he is again. This one misses. Rebound by Bednostin. Taken back by Isaac Dye. Isaac Dye kisses off. Isaac Dye runs back out. And I think he had a rare 3-second call. We haven't seen that all year.
Yeah.
Jeff, this is like watching a clinic right now. Inside-outside basketball by this team. When they're not hitting you from three, they take it to the rack.
Well, I'm more impressed actually with their defense. They are putting on a clinic and man-to-man defense, helping defense.
They're doing an excellent job defensively.
They really are. Wyan kicks it back out. He shouldn't have, probably. Shrewsbury going to go hard. He and Schlager. Shrewsbury. Schlager blocks it. What a block by Schlager, but stuck back anyway by Isaac Dye, who was right there with him. And that's what you tell your guys to do. On the other end, there's Schlager coming back down on the other side and getting a couple points.
One of the things that Schlager has improved on this year, he said, Coach, I play above the rim now, and he just showed you why.
Schlager with a dozen points in the game, 58-30. This team only averages 60 points a game. They got 58 right now. We're not quite to the end of the third quarter. 1:17 to go.
These kids from State College know their role.
They run such good screens. There's Shrewsbury again. This one off the front of the iron. Oh, and a bang. Look out. Lake Black down the floor. Emil Way hustles down. Cisse with a shot. Not good. Taken back by Shrewsbury. He'll calm it down here. Under a minute to play.
State College is up 28 points.
48 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Shrewsbury comes off. He just needs a sliver.
He's in complete control.
Tell you, Isaac Dye misses. Wyan with the rebound. 36 seconds to go. Trinity maybe with the last shot here as Schlager has it. Shrewsbury on him. Schlager's going to fight his way through, and Schlager gets it blocked away. Nice job on defense again by Fermatic. Stuck back up. Bednostin again, and finally puts it down. Bednostin having a pretty good night tonight on the glass.
Good job on the offensive glass by Bednostin.
8 points here in the third quarter for Bednostin.
I would think this would be the last shot for State College.
Seven seconds to go. Dye misses the three, taken down by Jameel Way. Schlager pulls up, lets it go. Just misses, and that's the end of the third quarter. 58-32. We head to the fourth. It's the boys' Mid Penn Championship game on Fox 43.2. Advanced Hoops is offering a spring play and train program for kids 4th grade and older. A special AAU prep league for kids that can't play AAU but still want to play and get out to at least one tourney is available as well. Go to www.advancedhoops.com to see all the classes. Shooting with Charlie, post with Duke. You name it, Advanced Hoops has it. To find out more, go to www.advancedhoops.com. High School Sports Live is a proud partner of Raw Sports. Go to Raw Sports Films to access the YouTube channel. Get the latest on Big Star's latest superstar content. Do you want to be a part of the game? Become a Mid Penn basketball official. Basketball officiating is a great way to remain connected to basketball and earn extra money in the process. Officiate around your schedule. Basketball games are available year-round, and officials are needed to support the game. You'll be trained on all the aspects of officiating, including rules knowledge and court mechanics by experienced officials. Go to cpboa.org or use the QR code on your screen to become an official today. Well, the Shrewsbury-Schlager matchup has been a good one tonight. Take a look right here. There is Schlager with maybe the block of the night against Shrewsbury on the other end. You can see Shrewsbury can get up, and Schlager says, so can I.
Nice play.
6'5" against 6'2", a sophomore against senior. Look at this, a back cut, backdoor with a back screen by Isaac Dye, and then the put away by Perks to start the quarter. Another great piece of work, and Perks now with 14, Dye with 16, Shrewsbury with 23.
State College is in total control.
They've hit their season average here to start the third quarter. And they've done it all different kinds of ways. Inside and outside, there's a backdoor. Nice move. Missed the layup, though, does Reese Brown.
It was a nice play and good pass.
You got to make those go. Trinity, the number 2 ranked team going into districts. Look out. Another 3 look, another 3 down, and that is Ryan Perks. Ryan Perks now with 17 points on the night.
Ryan Perks usually averages 12 a game.
Reese Brown finally hits a 3, and Reese Brown, who's not had much luck there tonight, hits his first bucket of the game. 63-35, clock is rolling. Here comes Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury, just look at the control of his body. He's got 25 points, ladies and gentlemen.
Heck of a play. And, Coach, I really didn't think it was a good shot, but it's a shot he can make.
But he looked under control like it was not even hard.
Yeah.
And that's, when you talk about Division I players, right there is what you're talking about. Looking at a player that makes it look easy like that. Bednosty. 3, not good. Here comes Perks now. Yeah, people talk about Division I players. You're watching a Division I player tonight going to Penn State next year.
He's played a heck of a game.
Dye from the corner, misses one. Fermanick, another 3, opposite corner. Yuri, not going to go. Look at Dye. Dye is everywhere. This kid is underrated.
Yes, he is.
I mean, you look at him, and he's got a different looking kind of shot, but he is underrated. Offensive foul called on Shrewsbury. I think when he separated his left arm there, he might have gotten him.
Yeah, a lot of the young kids do that.
Jeff Thompson, you've seen a lot of basketball over the years. Have you seen a game like this before with a team that is this skilled offensively on this night?
Well, the three-point shot changed the game, and it was evidenced in the first quarter. The game was really over after that initial salvo.
I'm telling you the amazing thing this year, Harrisburg was last place in the Commonwealth, won at State College this year. You said you're going to go back and give Coach a hug tonight, right?
That's right, a big one.
Harrisburg had like 2 wins in the season, and one of them was over this team, which is inexplicable unless someone was out in that game. Just running their offense. Shrewsbury again. Misses this one.
And Coach
Fermanick inside will get fouled by Cooper Manley.
Fermanick is actually outworking the big from Bednostin on the boards.
And when he's not, McKenna is.
Yes, on both boards. He's getting them second shots, and he's also...
Fermanick at the line the first time. Now he's not scored in the game. He has a 67% free throw shooter. They have a nice complementary team here.
Yeah.
The bigs complement him inside. Shrewsbury can drive with the best, and so can Lake Black. And then they've got 3-point shooters with Shrewsbury and Perks and Dye all standing out there waiting to drill you. And then when Yuri's in there, he can nail it as well. That's the first free throw of the game for State College.
And the good part is, Coach, they know which shots to take. And their passing is just exquisite today.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, if this team plays like this throughout the District 6 playoffs, you may see them showing up in Hershey a little bit later on in March in the championship game. They are really good.
Backdoor cut. Stolen by State College.
Got a pretty good team in District 3, too, ranked number 1 with Reading.
Yes. Oh, missed a high-low there.
You know, the one thing with Shrewsbury, he does not take bad shots.
He's always moving. He's playing with a whole lot of confidence. The kids believe in him, and he believes in himself.
Jamar Uri's going to get fouled here as the clock continues to roll. New uniform on the floor here, Jack Morris now in, and McKenna back in. You wondered at what point in time Coach Shawley may pull Shrewsbury, Lake Black and company.
State College continues to move the ball.
Shrewsbury, well, he just looks to create space, puts that defensive man in motion, creates space all the time.
That side screen and roll, they continue to run it.
He's got Cisse, who's got a little bit longer wingspan out there playing him right now. He's saying, give me a little space and then pop it out as Bednostin. Bednostin hedging out on him. Look at that, though. He doesn't force the issue.
He's in complete control.
Kicks it corner, Lake Black. Lake Black going through the lane, trying to find Shrewsbury. Not a real good pass. Slager gets a steal. Slager coming to the basket. Slager bumped. Slager with a shot. Somehow makes it go, and that's what he does. They'll score it. Schlegel with 2. $14 points in the game for Schlegel going to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. He's 1 out of 2 there tonight. As Shrewsbury comes out of the game, 25 points this evening, 17 of them in the first quarter, and then dishing it out to his teammates the rest of the way. Here's Schlegel up. Schlegel good. 15 points in the game for Owen Schlegel.
And hats off to Braden Shrewsbury. He's really, really improved from last year.
Heard some people saying the other week, is he really a Division I player? Yeah.
Yeah, just showed his tape to somebody.
Up and down for Schlegel, who's now got 17 points tonight. Still the clock rolling, 2:49 to go. Here's McKenna setting the high screen. Uri trying to make the move, pulls it back out. These guys just make good decisions.
They
are
sure do,
really
Coach.
well coached.
Very well coached.
Brian Shally doing a heck of a job.
Hats off to Coach
Oh,
Shally.
a good block there by Bednostin. Back at the other end, Schlegel. Reese Brown, the freshman, for the 3, not going to go. And this guy has played himself a whale of a game tonight. Isaac Dye.
He was terrific today.
And a timeout call on the floor by Coach Shally. 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. 2:16 to go in this one. This is High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Let's go back down to Jeff Thompson on the floor. Jeff, 2:16 to go in this one. Your thoughts right now?
Well, this was a big surprise for everyone in the Cumberland Valley Gymnasium, but I saw State College dismantle Cumberland Valley about a week ago. I think they're ready for the playoffs.
Well, I think they are too. They're in District 6, of course. 15 of 30 from the 3-point stripe tonight for the State College team, and they've slowed down in the second half. 50%. That's 14% over what they normally shoot during the course of the year at 36.3.
Looks like both teams emptied both benches.
They really did. Now they're going to give their inside guys a little bit of work. One looking for a shot, not going to get it. Foul called. And the foul will be against Trinity. It'll be Landon Kunzelman into the game. So Kunzelman in there, Amir Evans, number 10, Kunzelman, number 5. You've got 45 in there, C.J. Nadsum, number 20, Nate Calnett, whose dad was a pretty good 3-point shooter at Millersville. One of the best in the nation, in fact.
State College just taking their time, moving the ball.
Darius Pearson there for Trinity on the other side. You got Jameer Uri in. And there's Lake Black getting it blocked down by Nadsum. And getting a curtain call right now is a guy that worked hard tonight, Isaac Dye, who loses the game unofficially with 16 points. In for him will be Jack Morris.
And Coach, hats off to Kevin McKenna, who did a great job in the first 3 quarters battling those 2 big kids from Trinity.
Harry's Pierce with the rebound. 3 look for Trinity, not going to go. Pulled down again by McKenna, who is just a beast on the boards.
He goes after it, Coach. He really played well today. And he's a big screen.
36 seconds to go in this one. 66-40. Both these teams heading off in the district. Both highly ranked. And I'll tell you what, Trinity just having one of those nights, but it was more State College having one of those nights that was off the charts.
They came in with a lot of confidence. They executed their game plan, and they made shots.
And they got Trinity out of character.
Yes. They came out of that 1-3-1 very, very quickly.
And they were in character plus tonight. Now 9 seconds to go, and they're going to run it out. State College is going to win this one, 66-40. And what a display of basketball they put on here tonight. Our Capital Blue Cross post-game report coming up next. We'll have the awarding of the medals all here at Cumberland Valley. 66-40, as what a show State College put on tonight. And if you're Coach Shally, you are just sitting back saying, oh my goodness.
Yes.
We'll take a break and we'll come right back on Fox 43.2.
More choices. more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Groff Tractor is your full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction and many other leading brands, serving the total sales, rentals, parts, and service needs of its customer. Students, begin your professional journey in a high-demand field with Groff Tractor. Contact us today to discover the power of our technician internship programs. Groff Tractor also offers scheduled maintenance along with 24/7 emergency service. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
Let's go to the medal ceremony for the silver medalist. Cisse getting the first award there from Coach Larry Koslak. Now Mike Bednas. Let's turn it over here to Bob Schoenberg. Cooper Manley getting his. Brian Balaban, 6'1" junior. CJ Nadson, number 45. Wasn't their night tonight. There'll be another day.
Trinity will regroup.
Well, they made a lot of hay with their 1-3-1, didn't they? And they didn't tonight.
Landon Kunselman. There you see Owen Schlager getting the award. He had 19 tonight in a losing cause. The average 20. Reese Brown, freshman. He's got a lot of basketball in front of him. He had 1-3 tonight. Marcus Yeager, 6-foot freshman. Amir Evans getting his. Emil Way. Trey Wyan. Ryan Cooper getting his here at the end. Cooper Manley. Great staff there, and Coach Larry Koslak, 39th year. And they get the runner-up trophy here this year for the Mid Penn Championship. Larry Koslak will be hunting for his 19th district championship when he heads out on the road here in the 3A.
And he has a great chance to get it, Coach. Larry will have these kids regroup, and they'll be ready to play.
Well, they'll have their attention anyway.
Shamir Uri getting his medal, and Evan Malas. There you go. Bob Schoenberg having a little number 3-4-3. Shrewsbury, 25 points tonight. Number 4, Aiden Angus. These are the guys that are so important during the season. When they take ownership of practice, they make you better. Absolutely. Nate Price, 6'2" junior. Blake Black, outstanding point guard here for this club. He is so smart.
Very good job.
Ryan Perks, who knocked down 17 tonight. Might be the quietest 17 you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Luke Torvik, a junior, 6'3". He'll be back next year. Henry Adams, a junior, 6 foot. Hey, another Shrewsbury coming up. A freshman. a freshman.
Oh, boy.
How about Dylan Davis? He's a senior. His last game here in the Mid Penn. Isaac Dye was 16 tonight, and man, did he play hard on both ends.
Made shots, Coach.
Oh, Ty Salazar, and made big plays. Kept the ball alive a lot of times, too. Was scrappy. Jack Morris, a senior, 6'2". And you like this next guy. Kevin McKenna.
I love him, Coach.
6'5", blue collar kind of guy, puts on the hard hat, goes to work.
Excellent post defender.
They're getting ready to get the trophy right now. And of course, Coach Brian Shawley, 51 and 56 in 5 years, a couple of district championships. There might be another one lurking out there on the horizon coming up here. But what a masterful job he's done with this team. And we'll take a break. We'll come right back for our Capital Blue Cross post-game report. The Mid Penn Championship won tonight by State College, 66-40.
The Jet Giambavo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Genesis of York, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Giambavo Hyundai of Hanover, and our newest dealership, Jack Giambavo Mazda. The Giambavo family of dealerships. Over 30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale, Giambavo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jack Giambavo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambavo.com.
Welcome back to our Capital Blue Cross post-game report here at the Dome in Cumberland Valley. 66-40 tonight. Not the game that we were expecting here. State College, your champion in the Mid Penn. Their second championship now. They have won 2016-17 and now winning here in 22-23. And Jeff Thompson, clinic.
It was a clinic, and I think Braden Shrewsbury, as Kirk alluded to earlier, I think he showed he's the best player in the Mid Penn Conference. What a performance in that first quarter.
He just snatched the game and, you know, made shots early. His guys start making shots, and it was over from there.
How do you defend a team that is 15 out of 30 from the three-point strike? How do you do that?
You just hope they miss the bus.
That's exactly right. For Hosting missed the shot. He must have done it a couple times this season, but I'll tell you, if you watch the team that was on the floor here tonight, when you can gear up for a big game under the bright lights for a championship and play like this, I mean, you got a lot of good things coming your way. Let's take a look at our Capital Region Insurance Agency play of the game right now. There were a few tonight, a good assortment to pick out from this evening, and here you have it. And the play of the game started the second half with an alley-oop pass, and it was Ryan Perks going in. Just to emphasize, we don't just shoot threes. We come off back screens and lay it into it. Who was the guy that set the back screen? Isaac Dye for Ryan Perks. He was there all night long in a whole lot of different roles here this evening. Now, I'll tell you what, we thought in the opening quarter it was really easy to see who the player of the game was, and maybe it was, but I'll tell you what, when you throw in Ryan Dye, or Isaac Dye and Ryan Perks tonight into that mix, you throw in a Lake Black, you throw in this whole team where they play defense tonight, it was a little tougher than we thought, but not that tough. The guy who is the Hoffman Ford player of the game is Braden Shrewsbury. He rained down 17 in the first quarter, and Jet started this team out to what was going to be a 66-40 win tonight. Let's take a look at his game.
He dissected the 1-3-1 zone is what he did.
We talked about that 1-3-1. A lot of gaps in that, and guess what? This team was the team that was made for the 1-3-1 zone.
Absolutely. They found him, and he's shooting from deep like that, barely hitting the rim. That's impressive.
He had 5 threes in the first quarter. He didn't score in the second quarter. He had 2 more threes in the third and scored a couple in the fourth for 25 points in the game tonight. He is our Hoffman Ford player of the game, and what a show. Look at this. I'll tell you what, a lot of fun watching these two teams here tonight. Now, we are going to be coming to you again live on March 2nd with a 6A championship game, and who knows who's going to be in that. We got a lot of teams. Cumberland Valley here had a good season in District 3. They could be there. Reading, one of the odds-on favorites to be in there, and we've got Central out there, York High. They're playing for a championship down in the York Area League tonight. But it's been a great season here so far to date. We're looking forward to seeing you on March 2nd. Thanks to Jim Gallagher tonight for a great job here on Stats All Evening Long. Thanks to Jeff Thompson prowling the sidelines all season long and doing a great job here tonight. And my partner here, Kirk Smallwood, former Harrisburg High show, wearing the colors here tonight, by the way. I know it's Harrisburg High with the silver and black, but it's just been a great time working with all these guys. Josh Edwards here on site with us. Chad Edwards back with the crew all season long with Invicta. And all the good people here at Cumberland Valley that helped us tonight. We are so blessed. Mike Craig, the AD here, doing a wonderful job for us while we're here, and be just a gracious host. Ladies and gentlemen, we look forward to seeing you again on March 2nd with